buses.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 15, 30 people. Well, we're pretty about 30 people. I'll play football, yeah, as a marching. Our marching base, 150 people. Man.
Yeah. Same in my high school, we had like 50 flag girls, loose flags and that. Fill up the whole field, man.
A lot of big field? Palmer, you got some PT the other day, right? You got in the ball game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Glad you got on the field, man. That's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a great round of applause for the Hawaiian Pride Marching Band.
So, brother. Kidding. That is smooth. That is freaking smooth. Thanks. Sure. No, I'll be honest with you. That is really awesome. Huh?
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, right.
Yes. Very
Hey,
good.
football fans, a great reminder of tonight we had an outstanding
The
group of
technology's
volunteers.
nitro.
Right.
Staff of the snack bar with
It's just that Juan uses it on his company's Classic Casing, just called Classic
their
Casing.
time to you tonight to enjoy the
They
game.
private labeled it.
They've got pretty much anything you wanted.
Good evening, Firebird football fans. Jay and Joel coming to you from Chaptown, where tonight, Joel, it is senior night here at Chaptown, and should be a night all about the seniors, and hopefully on the field we're victorious, and off the field as far as with the Palmies, the cheer, and also the band members.
That's right, Jay. Welcome tonight to our stream, senior night, like Jay says. I'm excited to see all the seniors. You know, they're the foundation of the Firebird program, so it's nice to be able to recognize them here on this special night for them.
Absolutely. And coming to you from the Jimmy John's Freak Yeah, baby, Freak Yeah press box. So we're going to be honoring the seniors as they come out with their parents. And Joel will be giving us the good shots of the seniors. And our public address announcer, Mark Carroll, is going to be announcing them, and I'm going to be giving those to you after we have those. First, number 4, Jack Johnson, being accompanied coming over here by his mother, Stacy Johnston, and his father, Nick Johnston, his sister, Claire and Chrissy, and also another family member, Kennedy Wright. Number 5, Oliver Karras, his mother, Kimberly, his father, David, with his brothers Drew and Ben Tim, and his sister Delaney Tim.
Escorted by his mother, Melissa, and father, Danny.
Up next, we have number 8, Damon Williamson, escorted by his mother, Melissa Williamson, and his father, Danny Williamson Jr. Love to give these shout-outs to the senior brothers. A little bit of a gap coming in here. Looks like Marcus Norvell, I think, should be next. He was lined up.
Senior is number 13, Marcus Norvell, the second.
Got a great shot from Joel there on Damon. And Marcus Norvell up next, one of our great senior leaders. Marcus D. Norvell the second, officially, accompanied by his mother, Antoinette Wells, his brother, Denzel Norvell, and his older brother, DeMarcus Norvell. Of course, Marcus, one of our leading receivers this season, has been very key to the success on the field for our Birds.
Escorted by his mother, Latrice, and sisters, Tia and Miami.
Next, we have transfers from Saguaro High School, who's played the last 3 games and a very nice job. Number 15, Brian Miller, accompanied by his mother, Latrice Houston, and his sisters, Tia and Miami Houston. Brian did a nice job in the linebackers spot since joining the Birds, transferring from Saguaro. Alex Monson will be up next. We'll give a shout out to his family. Joel doing a great job with those shots. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Trying to get them all in there.
I know we have lots of family members and friends all around the world dialing in, as we always do, and we like to certainly personalize these broadcasts and get them all ready to go for you. So it is Alex Monson, number 35, up next, accompanied by his mother, Carla, his father, Lyle, He's got 3 brothers with him down there tonight: Joel, Josh, Nick, and William. And his grandparents, Bob and Jan Schill, and Skip and Anna Monson. So quite a stable there.
All right.
All right. Zian Tessler, number 54, one of the senior defensive leaders, being accompanied by his mother, Lisa, his father, Jordy, his other starting brother, Braxton, and his sister, Kirsten Tessler.
The Beast.
The Beast. And one of our great offensive linemen here, number 56, Anthony Gibson, accompanied by his mother, Cheryl, his father, Anthony, and his sister, Erica. Von Graub up next. Then our starting center all season long. So you can see we've got 2 offensive linemen and 1 more to go. So that's something the Birds need to look to replace next year. Number 67, Vaughn, accompanied by his mother, Tara, and his father, Jake.
Samuel Weiner.
And Sam Weiner, number 76, will be up next. And I got to correct myself, Joel. That's all 4 of the starting offensive linemen coming here in a row. So the entire offensive line will need to be replaced next year for the Birds. Sudden Sam Weiner, number 76, accompanied by his mother, Lauren, his father, Stephen, his twin sister, Samantha, and his younger sister, Stephanie. And our final senior, Big Craig McFarland, Big Mac as I like to call him. Of course, his grandmother, Grandma Mac, always watches all these broadcasts back in Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas. Want to give that love and shout out to you. And for Big Mac, he's accompanied by his mother, Gina, his father, John, his grandparents, David and Barbara McFarland, Gigi Denton, and also he's got his aunt with him, Joel. Pretty cool, man. Aunt Jenny Vargas down there on the field. So what do you think, man? Pretty cool tradition, this kind of walk of family tradition and pride and senior leadership. What do you think?
I think it's great. They get to bring out their family members, the family that, they grew up with, that seen them come through, get older, develop through the years. So it's pretty great and exciting for these seniors to be able to enjoy that with their loved ones.
Yeah, it's a great tradition that Shap has done here for quite a few years. And at halftime, we'll keep the stream on, and we will be announcing the Pommies and the cheerleaders, and we should be able to also get the band members. Hope we get some love across the air. And we already said we're coming to you from the Jimmy John's press box. Without their proud sponsorship being the headline sponsor, we wouldn't be able to bring you these broadcasts, and we appreciate you so much, Jimmy John's. Another headline sponsor I want to give some love to is the Fairmont Princess. They are located atop the scoreboard if you're at Shaptown. It's ScottsdalePrincess.com. And we want to say a very special thank you to the family and friends at the Fairmont Princess for their, as aforementioned, scoreboard sponsorship. Take advantage of the 5-diamond luxury hotel, the TPC Stadium course, or the award-winning Well and Being top-ranked spa. Also proudly sponsoring from La Hacienda Restaurant, Toro Latin Restaurant and Rum Bar, and Bourbon Steak Restaurant. So tonight, Joel, let's talk about the matchup, man. We're coming in here. Birds tough loss last week, 23-7 at Pinnacle. Game was on ESPN. The game was mentioned or was hyped up all season long. It's going to be Jack Miller versus Spencer Rattler, and neither one of those guys even played.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing not to see neither athlete out there for such reasons. We know that Miller's out with a knee injury. Spencer Rattler, there's a lot going on. What went on over there, I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say anything, so we leave it at that. But yes, it was pretty disappointing. I'm sure ESPN was like, hey, we had 2 of the top guys and they didn't even show up. So, but our secondary guy just came out. He did what he could. I hope he got one game in, got those nerves out, comes out tonight and becomes, one of those guys. So hopefully I'm excited to see what's going to happen tonight there, Jay.
Yeah, you're talking about sophomore, we got junior quarterback Sam Treaster. Did a nice job. First set of downs, took the ball club down the field and just missed a field goal from Tomer Christakos. And then able to, second drive, punch to the end zone. So Birds are up 7-0. Could have been 10-0 early. So Sam did a nice job at the helm of taking care of business for our Birds. And that defense overall to only give up 23 points to that high-powered offense. And we didn't even talk about the fact Their backup quarterback, he also has Division I offers. He's got 5, number 1 being South Carolina. You know, SEC,
there you go.
So pretty talented man, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, you got a backup with D1 offers. That's always a great, a great quarterback when you have those kinds of offers out there.
Absolutely. So tonight, our boys' final regular season game. It is senior night, as you all know. Entertaining the Liberty Lions, and wow, Joel, Liberty coming in 8-1. Only loss to Pinnacle by 1 point, 34-33. Currently ranked number 3 in the state. What do the Birds got to do to even be in this ball game? What do you think?
You know what? I think they need to keep the momentum going early. The last 3 games, we saw the momentum. First half of the game was great. Came back. They fell short those 3 times. As good as it could have been a win, it went to a loss. I mean, it takes 1-2 plays. Those are the big plays that they need to step up and make sure, clean up all those mistakes and hopefully be able to move on and get a W today.
Yeah, you're right on, partner. We've talked about that, especially the second half of the season, avoiding those big mistakes. It seems like we've had the plays, we had the skill athletes, we had the performance, but costly penalties of plays have killed the Birds. Have got to stop that. And ironically, at this morning's quarterback club meeting, Coach talked about, they really had almost a perfect game last week as far as executing. Not many stupid penalties, not many, only 1 turnover. So they played a really clean game. That tells you how quality opponent Pinnacle was in effect.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Nobody did mistakes out there. They're all looking great. Their defense looked amazing. They were able to contain our quarterback. They were able to, hold down our number 1 running back,
Darvon. Yeah.
Darvon. And it's like, okay, well, that's what we got right now. We don't have our quarterback, but we have to use our other guys to be able to come out and still be able to, do something against that. A really great disciplined defense, as I can see it last week there, Jay.
Yeah, good point. So this week, unfortunately, as you and I were talking before we came on the air, Joel, Tommy Christakis, our leading wide receiver, very talented wide receiver and kicker, probably not going to see any action. Coach said he might. They're saving him for the playoffs. He has a bruised left foot, which is his plant foot. So Coach doesn't want to possibly have that be injured at any kind of obviously offensive play, kickoff. Check that, on a punt or a PAT, he may do kickoffs because there can be no contact in the kickoff, right?
Yep.
So you got 2 of the featured athletes or star athletes out. So to your point, Darvon, really time for him to step up. But also Max Miner and Capri Hamilton are going to be on the receiving corps. And as you mentioned, Sam Treaster is going to be leading the helm. It's time for him to step up and make it happen here on Senior Night.
That's right, man. They need to step up, come out, play hard, leave it out on the field. It's the last game of the regular season before we go into the playoffs. So let's go ahead and get the national anthem.
Perfect.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous
rendition of our national anthem tonight. And I do want to point out a couple things before we get ready to officially kick this one off. Our national anthem being sung with the lady wearing purple tonight. And there's a reason for that. It's actually a tribute. In May of this year, one of the starting offensive linemen for Liberty, number 50, Zach Hunzinger, one of the senior leaders, was actually diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. Osteocarcinoma is what it's called. And so all season long, Liberty has dedicated the season to them. And gotta love some of the school spirit here at Chaptown. They've also picked up on that. And so a lot of the pommies and cheerleaders wearing some purple and giving it up to that young man. Don't you like to see that, Joel?
That's great camaraderie, man. You got to always show respect for your opponent. No matter if you're in one side or the other, still, this is a game. We need to respect that game as teammates and players and, athletes. We need to just respect each other, and that's great that they do this for, a fellow school member.
Great sportsmanship. So here come the Birds on the field. Joel's going to give us a nice shot of them coming out here. It looks like our captains for tonight is going to be all seniors. It's going to be big number 78, Craig McFarland, Sam Wiener, Zian Tesler, and Oliver Karras will represent the Birds as captains. Across the way for the Liberty Ball Club appears to be Cameron Ellis. Check the numbers on. Looks like it's going to be Chris Hockey. I'll get a couple more numbers and pass those on to you. So absolutely beautiful evening for football here in the Valley of the Sun. High 90 today. Now it's cooled down to low 80s. Thinking back the first part of the season, partner, man, we were kicking off like 104, 105 degrees. This is chilly, man. I'm like, what are we doing temperature-wise, right?
Yeah, it was 104, 105. Now it's like 79, 80, and we're over here sitting with a little sweaters.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so the captains for Liberty Ball Club, number 5, Braxton Cruteau. I mentioned Cameron Ellis. And 43 is Anthony Plus, as I mentioned. So we'll see what happens. You can see the Birds wearing all red tonight. Technically, that color is listed as scarlet. And it's going to be a very emotional night for all these seniors. Last time they'll be playing a game here at Chaptown, Joel, because right now, as you and I are talking pregame, the Birds are currently ranked 13th, so they will make the playoffs. There's a possibility they could drop to 14th or 15th. They should at the very least be in the playoffs, which means, of course, we'll go on the road next week.
That's right. Either way, I think we're going to be on the road. Doesn't look like, right?
Exactly. And we'll let you know as much as we can kind of how it all shakes out. The Birds are going to be receiving the kickoff. They'll be going left to right on your screen, or if you're in the stadium, or those of you who are watching us, that is basically geographically going east to west here at Chaptown. And it's a little bit dark tonight, Joel, but I know some of our earlier season games, we were able to show some beautiful shots of the surrounding mountains. And we've talked about this a couple times throughout the year, that this particular football venue in the state of Arizona has been ranked one of the top 1 or 2 as far as overall scenery and setting.
Man, that sunset looks beautiful out there. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but the color in the clouds, it's red, it's yellow, it's blue. I mean, it's amazing. That sunset is definitely something nice to be able to look at.
Absolutely. Want to give one more shout out here before we do get the kickoff to one of our sponsors. That's Raising Cane's. They are the official chicken fingers sponsor for Chaparral football. We love our ongoing ticket and booster club lounge sponsorship. Raising Cane's, they're always ready for Chaparral Firebird football. And they had a couple fundraisers. Actually, the freshmen, did you go over the freshmen Raising Cane's this week?
Oh, yeah, they did a great job. They pulled out all the chicken. They put out French fries. They put out the breads. They gave all the kids some cups. Help yourselves. The freshman team, after their practice, they went down there. They, they did a great job. I want to thank them personally. It was great. The management out there is very professional, and they were amazing to be able to host, not just freshmen, but also the upperclassmen.
Yeah, next day was upperclassmen. Speaking of freshmen, quickly, we have a guest with us in the booth here. Who's here? Who's up? Who's your son? Tell our viewers out there who's right next to us here.
So today we have a little special guest by the name of Degio Sanchez. It's my boy.
Nice.
And he's out here helping me out, but we're like, hey, we're going to get him on here.
We're going to mic him
Just say hi.
Throughout the game, we're going to get him a little halftime action. Say hi to our viewers out there, Degio. Let's hear a little love. Let's see what you got for us. What do you think about Firebird football overall? First year in the program.
It was very fun, and I had a great time playing my first season at Chaparral. It was definitely a lot of good coaching, a lot of good teammates, very good organization.
You guys had an outstanding record, man. Only lost one ball game. Way to go. Represent, which means our freshmen have a great future. Coulter Nelson's kick is going to be fielded, and Devin Crawford is going to be smashed by the 21-22 line. So tell us, Coach Ruby, you know, as the freshman coach, he's been there for a few years. He had you guys up on Saturday mornings. When you guys are in the locker room like 6:30 on Saturday mornings, is that tough to get up and roll on a weekend like that, or what's that like?
Oh yeah, it's very tough. Got to get mentally ready, physically prepared. But overall, he was a good coach. Taught us a lot, and just made us very disciplined and a good team overall.
Oh yeah, you guys, I mean, again, the record you had is phenomenal. Lots of depth there. So we'll be talking to you on and off the broadcast, brother. Congratulations on a great season. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate your dad helping us out. So sophomore, make that junior quarterback Sam Treester at the helm. Sam fires, passing him. Oh, collision right there. Pass intent a little bit high for Jared Williams, and he is met by Cameron Ellis, number 11, beats number 11. So we're trying to get Sam on track right there, and good defensive contact as soon as the ball. So that one falls to the turf. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. And you and I talked about it earlier, Joel. Last week, Sam was able to drive the offense down a couple times early. Now, Coach thinks that Liberty's probably going to stock the box this week, so they do kind of jam up Darvon in the middle.
Yeah, that's what they look like. They did the first play, and they were able to stop that almost. Could have been going the opposite direction, but it was an incomplete pass.
Now, interesting enough, Jared Williams with the handoff there on the carry. Darvon is not starting this game for some reason. I'm not quite sure what it's all about. We'll find out as the game goes on. So number 11, Jared Williams, the 5'10", 185-pound sophomore, has been the target of both offensive plays here so far, starting in the backfield next to junior Sam Treester.
I got to tell you, man, Williams, when they say step up, he's stepping up. I'll tell you that right now.
He's a burner, no doubt.
Watch out. Oh, yeah, watch out with this kid. He's up and coming as well.
Treester pulls, throws, and passes and going to be short as a flag flies in the backfield.
Oh.
Looks like a possible roughing the passer call.
Looks like that's what it's going to be there, Jay.
Yeah, a flag in that spot from the referee nearly indicates that a little too much contact too late. That appears to be the situation as Darvon Hubbard does now check in, replacing Jared Williams. And that's the...
Sure it is.
Oh, we'll take it. First down, Birds. First one of the night. Taking where we can get it. So
we'll take it. Yeah, that's right.
So costly penalty for the Lions means that the Birds will get a fresh set of downs just short of the 41-yard line and reset. This Liberty defense is pretty tough. We'll see how it plays out throughout the evening. They'll play an even front. Right now they show an odd front. Stacking the boxes. Darvon does get the hand off the left side, powers his way down for 2 or 3 yards. And there you go. We talked about Darvon in the lineup. We can see why and how they do stack that box, anticipating he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely stacking up the box because they know that they might hand it off to Darvon. So they definitely want to stop him before he, breaks away and gets loose. Because if he gets loose, watch out.
Yeah, also with great breakaway speed as Jared checks back in to relieve Darvon. So a couple weeks ago, Darvon tweaked his ankle. That could be bothering here. Treester's pass, very catchable ball, in and out of the hands of Jack Helston. Now, I heard your what do you think, man?
Oh man, that's a must catch there. I mean, you got what was that, 2nd down?
Yes, sir.
You got to make those conversions, get 5, 7, 8 yards down down it, make that 2nd down a little bit easier for this team.
Yeah, that was a nice ball from Treester, very catchable for Jack, but unable to haul that one in. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 now, ball at the 44-yard line with 10:28 remaining in the first. Treester drops, passes behind his intended receiver, intended for Capri Hamilton, number 18. And we talked about it briefly. Capri's going to get a lot of playing time this week with Tommy Christakis out, as will Max Miner. And Oliver Karras is going to trot onto the field to punt it away. Oliver handled some of the punting duties last year when Tommy was out for a couple games. And Tommy could be used in a kickoff situation if the Birds need to do that. Coaches just want to avoid any kind of contact with him.
Yeah, definitely. You got to keep him for the playoffs, man. You want to make sure he's ready to go next week if we make it into the playoffs. Give us a better chance to win.
Exactly. All right, Karras' punt rolls dead, and number 11, Cameron Ellis, decides to leave that one wisely alone. So the Liberty offense will get their first set of downs at the 18-yard line. And I'm curious to see what this Liberty offense is all about. They're very balanced. They run it. They throw it. They got a very mobile RPO quarterback. And that kind of quarterback's been tough for our boys, yeah?
That quarterback, I was just going to say, this guy's mobile. You better watch out. Otherwise, he's going to run on you and get some good yards. He's a quick guy.
Yeah, he's very mobile, that's for sure. So Liberty, first set of downs here. And a little screen pass is going to be complete past the 20, the 25-yard line. Nice run after catch. Wow. Good moves.
Wow.
Jake Robinson. Impressive. If I had a replay, I'd want to see that one again.
Yeah, how about that? He just, he followed his blockers. There's a design play. He followed his blockers, kept going, and, got those yardage there, Jay.
Yeah, Jake Robinson listed as a 6'1", 175-pound senior, and this ball is going to be caught also. On target is sophomore quarterback Brock Mast, throwing an absolute laser. That was complete to Michael Eid. So the Lions wasting no time here and already down to the Chaparral 38-yard line.
Let's go, defense. We need a little turnover right here. Let's go.
A lot of tempo being shown by this offense. Nice.
There you go. There you go.
Jackson Richards make that.
Nice job.
For our boys. He's looking for a little replacement here. So Jackson got something with his glove. Also, Ashton Liddell wrapping him up there. Perfect defensive pursuit. What you want to do is stretch that play towards the sideline and getting help from your teammates.
That was a great way to contain the side.
So Mast surveying the defense. Birds with their three-man front, which is their standard defensive package. And here they come. It's picked up nicely.
There you go.
Nice job. Braxton Teller.
That's
it.
Off
the edge. Yeah, BT, baby.
Yeah, that's right, BT. That's what the defense needs to do. Back them up that way. Don't let them get another yard. You give that quarterback some pressure, and here's the outcome.
Yeah, we mentioned we were showing all of the seniors coming in. Braxton is the younger brother of senior Z and Tesser. And those two Tesser brothers have been the heart and soul of the defense this entire season.
Yeah.
And I can actually hear their father right now through my headset. Nice underneath pass is going to be good for a first down. Nice run after catch. Jet.
Oh, it's going to be close there, Jay. It's going to be close.
They spotted.
Woo.
Close to Jet Kinch. He's a 6', 205-pound senior, and this is what Liberty does. They use all kinds of athletes to spread it around. I think you're right. It's going to be just a little bit short at the 30-yard line. So fourth down and
about
long one.
Maybe two? Yeah.
So time for that defense to step up, like you said, brother, and see if they can shut down the Lions here at fourth down.
Yeah. Hey, all our viewers out there, I do want to thank you guys. Sean Funk out there, he says his birthday wish is that Chaparral wins. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that.
We appreciate that. Looks like the Birds want to take a timeout and talk this one over defensively, which of course gives me an opportunity to give some more love to some of our sponsors.
You got it.
Grow. Interact, need a check. They will fight hard to get you all the money you deserve. They are a long-standing, proud supporter of Chaparral Firebird, and also one of our new scoreboard sponsors this year, Infinity of Scottsdale. Thank you so much for your major sponsorship. Stop by Infinity today and pick up the type of ride that you enjoy for luxury. And man, you hear me say this every week, the Wildflower Bread Company, they hook us up with the coaches club meeting, and this morning we had some eggs, we had some potatoes, we had some Canadian bacon, orange juice, coffee, scones, toast. Are you kidding me?
Man, that sounds delicious, man. I've been missing out on those, but some of us got to work that early.
All right, so 4th and 2, and the Lions are going to go for it here, it appears.
All right, here we go. Watch out.
Nice snap, up snap.
Ooh.
A little trickery is going to be very close.
Well,
the Lions said they've got it. We'll see what the mark
I don't know. The referee looks like he's very short to that marker. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see.
We got a Bird down on the field. Hope he's okay. So Jackson Richards is down. Hope he's okay here. Just a 30-yard line.
They give him the first down, then they're not even going to
I'm trying to see with the sticks across.
Look, the stick is right on the 30, like on the 28-yard line. That ball's on the 28.5. That's how short it was there, Jay.
We'll see what the referee spot. More importantly, let's hope that Jackson is okay. A little trickery that time by the Liberty offense. One of the Jacob Parlagurio was accepted the up snap. I heard a little bit of noise and slamming coming out of the dugout here. So the press box, hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I hope everything's all right here.
All right, yeah. That's one thing, as we talked about before, man. You get live streaming football, you see it.
You see, it's all raw, man. we ain't gonna be able to bleep or anything either. So be careful.
We've had all kinds of choice language go across.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, they're tending to Jackson down there, and so we do hope he's okay. Talk about a couple more of our great sponsors. Rock and Protein is another proud sponsor of Chaparral Firebirds. It's a perfect way to refuel after practices and competitions. Rock and Protein is the protein milk beverage that starts with real milk and ends with real results. Rock and Protein would like to wish the Firebirds good luck tonight. Rock and Refuel is the great tasting protein beverage that starts with real milk and ends with real results. Also want to say, as we see Jackson getting up, let me focus on this for a second. So he's going to be helped off. He's got some kind of a knee or ankle issue, it appears. Putting a little bit of weight on his left leg, so it appears like that one is a problem. And Jackson's been a key defender for our boys this year. That could be a key loss here tonight.
Hopefully he's okay, yeah.
We're going to take him down to the trainer's table, assess him, make sure everything's okay, but not be able to put much pressure on that one right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look very promising there, Jay, but at least he's putting a little bit of pressure on there. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, Jackson, his father played at Iowa State, and I know I've talked to his father a couple different times, hoping that his son can also have the opportunity to be a Cyclone. And looks like the officials have marked them the first down there, partner. So new sticks and downs for the Lions.
I disagree with them, but I'm not out there, you know.
All right, a quarterback draw this time, and going to be hustled out of bounds by Braxton Tester. And Mast, as I talked about, very shifty quarterback, down to about the 25-yard line. Tester, the closest defenders I mentioned, being a 2nd and 7. Twins near side shown by Liberty here. And Mast looking to the sideline, see if the Lions want to change the play call here. 7:30 remaining in the first quarter in the scoreless contest. Direct handoff into daylight. Could go all the way. Touchdown saving tackle back there. Cam Hightower, nice tackle. Able to bring down Jet Kinch. What you got, partner?
No, I was just going to say great save right there.
Yeah, Cam Hightower, the third leading tackler on the Birds defense, saving the touchdown. And no tempo again as Mast keeps heading towards the end zone. And Mast is in.
Wow.
At the 7:16 mark. Quarterback keeper by sophomore quarterback Brock Mast puts the first points on the board this evening.
Yes, they do, Jay. It's a quick tempo offense. The quarterback is definitely reading the ends. He's either pulling or he's letting it go, which is, you know, that's sometimes that can kill you on the defensive side.
Yeah, nice job by Mast. Like you said, the RPO, the run pass option, pulling it, keeping it. And on for the PAT is senior Coulter Nelson. Mast does hold for the extra points. Kick is up, and it's good. So our score with 7:15 remaining in the first, our Birds down 7-0 as they tend to Jackson Richards down here on the trainer's bench. Looks like they got him turned over on his stomach, so there must be something on the backside, almost working on his lower back. Again, if we have any kind of information news, we'll pass it on to you guys. We certainly want to make sure he's okay. And you know, it's time for some more love for some of our sponsors. And I know this is one of your personal favorites, Tom's Thumb. You've been in there. What do you eat at Tom's Thumb? You pick up some dogs or some pastries? What do you do up there?
No, I take my car to get washed, and then I sit in the big chairs and play the big, it's a chess set. Remember? It's huge. They got this big old, you know, pawns and everything. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Your son's laughing at you. You've been there, Dad?
Because he's sitting on the other side of me playing against me.
That's awesome, man. That's a family deal.
He's giving me a lesson.
That's Tom's Thumb. It's a family affair.
Yeah.
You take care of your ride, get you some food and drink.
Their barbecue is pretty good, too, so.
Like it. Nelson set to kick it away. Crawford standing just outside his own end zone. Looks like Devon's not going to have a chance on this one. It sails through. Automatic touchback at 20-yard line. So let's see how that offense responds. It's going to be very key that the Birds don't fall behind too much here early, only scoring 7 points last week and missing Tommy Christakis in addition to Jack Miller. So I know that head coach Brent Barnes was hoping that they'd have a quick start like we've had every other game.
Yeah, definitely. They have had a quick start. This first offensive round wasn't too good for them, so they need to get it going here, Jay.
You're trying to see Darvon Hubbard is out there for this first snap on this set of downs. Birds show twins left and right as Helston is in the slot. Darvon looking for some running room, but going to be smashed there by a couple of Liberty defenders. Big number 96, who's not listed. We got number 90, Grant Collins, also there.
Yeah, they're covering all the gaps. Sorry, Jay, didn't mean to interrupt you, but those linebackers came in, covered the gaps. Darvon didn't go anywhere.
It's almost like, I'm not an offensive coordinator, I don't profess to be one. May have to have a little play action, some kind of fake to Darvon. They're keying on him, obviously.
That's right.
Yeah. Plugging the gaps, and they may even have a spy on him as far as possible defensively.
That's right.
This time Darvon comes in motion. Sam launches. Got Norvell out here. Ball uncatchable. Intended for Marcus Norvell. Another one of the seniors tonight, but that one just had too much air and sails out of bounds, incomplete. So we bring up a 3rd and 10 for our boys at the 20-yard line.
You know, he needs to relax, control that ball. He's been throwing he's been throwing bullets. I think he's very excited. He's really throwing that ball quick. And, you know, he needs to just relax, anticipate the throw, get it in there.
So 3rd and 10.
Like I say, get in the triangle.
Don't we talk about that? I like that. Treaster drops, fires, and it's going to be short. Heck, Capri Hamilton out there, just a little bit low, so it looks like the Birds are going to have to punt it away here again. Oliver Karras is going to trot on to kick it away. And dropping back once again deep will be Cameron Ellis. Since I'm such a baseball freak, man, I got to check in the World Series score, see what's going on.
Oh, there you go. Well, Jay, I think I don't think we've been able to complete a pass yet.
We have not.
We had one first down by penalty, so we need to get our offenses going. Some needs to change here.
Nice downfield coverage. Damian Williamson all over Ellis. Another one of our seniors, Damian, senior leadership there. I see a World Series update for me, in case you're interested too, man. We got Dodgers ahead 1-0, top of the 7th. Jock Peterson with a round tripper in the 3rd. So
it's a what they call that? It's a showdown of the pitchers.
Yeah, pitchers duel.
Yeah, there you go.
You and I are talking off. Are you pulling for the Red Sox, man?
Well, I don't know. Dodgers never. It's like the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm not a Dodger fan. So I'm not seeing the Diamondbacks there, so I can't really say too much there, Jay.
Pass is going to be complete. Great run after catch again.
Ooh.
Give it up to Jace Robinson. Great hit by Ben Edelblut. Takes him out of bounds. Ben missed last week's game, as we know. The week before, an emotional game against Mountain Point, Ben was ejected from the ball game.
Yeah.
And automatically had to sit out last week's contest, but good to have that hard hitter.
Oh, man. You can see that. He just, said, you ain't getting any more yards right here.
Mast gives up the middle, and once again, Kinch off the right side. Good first down run for the Lions. And again, we talked about the tempo. They are quick and up, ready to go.
Are they, man?
This is pro style tempo.
Yeah, they're on it, man. And I got to tell you, Jay.
Yep, Kinch again. And this is what has worked very effectively against the Chaparral defense, just keep it on the ground and pound on them. So one more time, Kinch can bring up a 3rd and very manageable short or 2 or long, I would say long 2 or short 3, depending on that spot.
Yeah, I was going to say the preparation for an offense like that, I mean, you work all week, full 2, 3, 4 hours, man. That you just got to be ready for it.
Akuso on the Wildcat. Great job defensively there. Braxton Tesler leading the charge. Also number 44, first time I called Parker Smith name tonight, helping BT wrap him up. Let's get up a 4th down, ball at the 25, and head coach Mark Smith's going to have a decision. And it looks like they're going to attempt the field goal attempt as Kohler Nelson trots on. Going to be about a 42-yard line, depending on the exact spot. 4:45 remaining in the first. Our Birds down 7-0. And Liberty attempting to tack on here.
Let's see if this kid can kick.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he got a strong leg. Nelson's kick is not going to be good.
No good.
Wow, nice.
Shanked it.
Defense holds.
Yeah, there you go. That was good.
They don't break.
That was good.
I don't care if you go between 20 and 20 all day long, man. Just get the red zones and keep them out of that end zone, right?
That's right. Now let's give the opportunity to the offense to go out there and put some points up.
Yeah, that should be a nice lift for that offense. It will keep them off the scoreboard. Another one of our great new sponsors is Twin Peaks. Come by before or after the game. I personally have been by Twin Peaks many times and enjoyed the situation. I'll leave it right there.
It was nice.
Good stuff. All right, so Treaster, the junior, again at the helm, and looks like Jared Williams in the backfield. So alternating between Hubbard and Williams early on for our Birds. Nice play fake by Sam. Great play fake. Very catchable ball. Intended for Max Miner, but a little bit hot. But I think that was a catchable ball, Joel.
It was definitely catchable. I think he just needed to get a better hold of that ball.
Jaron Pena defensively for the Lions.
He was there waiting for him, Jay.
Yeah, that was a nice ball in the tight window. Just couldn't hang on to that one.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10. Jared dancing and going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. So a couple of Lions. Ryan Puskas, number 20, and number 54, Bailey Lopresto, wrapping him up. It's coming up a 3rd down and 12 with 4 minutes now remaining in the first. And like you said, need to get those. I like to look at the high-flying birds. Get those high-flying birds off the ground, man.
Yeah, we need to get them here quick, man. We need to get at least a 1st down first right now. We got to take it one step at a time right now, Jay.
Easter drops as a man.
Oh, man, another one.
Intended receiver, intended for Marcus Norvell, but not a very catchable ball unless he left his feet, and he did not. So one more time, looks like Karras will have to punt it away. His 3rd punt here in the first quarter. So uncharacteristically, the Birds starting slow here tonight. They usually come out and have some great offensive tempo. Ellis standing at the 45-yard line of Shap, so the Lions should have great field position here to take over. Good snap. Oliver's kick is away, and backtracking into Liberty Field. And not much there for Ellis. So right at the 45-yard line. A short field for the Liberty offense, and that defense that was just did a nice job. Had a lot of reps back out there again already.
Yeah, it looks like they're out there again, man. It's one of those issues, but I think our defense has been doing a great job stopping them. Hopefully they can keep stopping them so they don't get another 3 or 7 points up there, Jay.
So we'll see what the Lions have in store here. Already up 7-0, 3:29. Again, look at the size of Mass. Not very listed at 5'10", 145.
They don't look so big, but I got to tell you, discipline can be a lot. If these kids are disciplined, I mean, they're going to stop you, they're going to hold you, they're going to do whatever they have to do. As you can see, to be able to open up the holes and get 15, 20 yards at a time.
Yep, Kinch, once again, off the right side. Ben Edelblut stopping him, but not until they pick up another Lions 1st down inside the 30. Ball spread at the 28 here. Definitely the Lions want to establish that running game. You can tell that early on. And Kinch again. Let's check out the size of him. Looks pretty big. Yeah, 6 feet, 205. That's pretty good size for a senior.
Yeah.
BT, Braxton Tesler wrapping up. Jace Jorgensen also there, number 52. Call him JJ. 2nd and 5 upcoming. Mast gives and breaking a tackle. Once again, Kinch breaking Jace Jorgensen's tackle. Put him in a tackle for loss there, but what? Right by him. Moves the sticks again for the Lions. And a lot of tempo.
Yeah, they're definitely getting it going there, Jay. They just keep doing the same thing, too, over and over. Now, I mean, they're
nice job there. Sorry to walk on your
No, that's fine. That was perfect.
Jace Jorgensen, nice job there from his defensive nose guard position. All over Kinch that time. A loss of 1, bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, reading the ball has been very efficient for them.
It appears like when they come up, they have a couple plays called back-to-back. That's the tempo they've established early on here. So 2nd and 11. Mast fires as a man wide open.
Oh,
and touchdown
man.
Lions. Cameron Ellis at the 147 mark. Mast to Ellis, an 11-yard touchdown pass.
He was wide open. He got beat.
Yeah, nice job there. Definitely blown coverage for our boys.
Yep, that's what it looked like it was.
Once again on for the PAT is Coulter Nelson. And I don't want to be a naysayer. It's getting tough here early, partner. So see what we can do here. Coulter Nelson ready to kick it away. Not kick it away, kick it up, I should say. And hits the upright.
Yep, got it in.
Bing, that counts.
So now what we need to do is get our offensive team out there, get a first down, let the defense get some rest, man, because they've been out there quite a bit.
I think you mentioned earlier, I don't remember any first downs other than by penalty for the offense. You're spot on. We've got to get some kind of offensive momentum going here. So with the score 14-0, I do want to say thank you so much to Trich Buonacore Law. They're another new supporter and front inside program cover sponsor. And those of you who've been watching these broadcasts pick up on these outstanding programs, I talked about them there, just first class. Sharon Miller, her team put these together. It's got bios on all the coaches, all the players. Of course, a lot of Chateau sponsors. This is just first class. And this will be the last ball game that Joel and I bring to you from Shaptown this year until next year, 2019. So I hate to see it end here at Shaptown, brother, but we're going to go on the road next week in the playoffs and keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely going to bring it out. If we get in the playoffs, we'll be at the playoffs. We'll bring you maybe that last game, hopefully, and you guys tune in. Thank you very much for tuning in, too.
Nelson's kick, as Crawford tries to field it, not able to do so. That's the automatic touchback. Also, the banner Etna is a proud new sponsor of Chaparral Firebirds. And Rasconi's, yes, it says here, one of my favorites, definitely. Proud new sponsor. I'd go for the eggplant parmesan, man. You like eggplant parmesan? A little Italian vegetable deal going on.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. I like the vegetable one, like you said. Keeps it nice and, not so heavy.
Kind of healthy, right?
Yeah, kind of healthy.
All right, Birds, time to get it going here.
All right, let's see what we got. We need to bring out some trickery now.
Helston settles in. Darvon, check that. Priester keeps himself and gets smashed after about a 3-yard gain. So right up the middle goes Sam.
Priester on the quarterback keeper.
Brought down by Jacob Pagulio and also Puskas. And 2nd and 2.
Come on, guys. Let's go. You mean 2nd and 8.
Priester dropping. Fires has a man, but not too close to the closest Lieutenant receiver was Max Miner over there.
He needs to get his feet wet, complete his first pass here.
Yep, 3rd down. I don't think Sam has completed the pass.
He hasn't completed a pass yet. Like I said, he needs to settle down, look at his target, hit his target.
Play being signaled in from the sideline. Coach Barnes likes to help call those plays. Bird show Twins far side. Treaster fires all kinds of air for lots of contact out there. Turn for Marcus Norvell. Looks like feet may have been tangled between Eli Pittman and Marcus Norvell. No call by the side or back judge there. Looked like their feet just got tangled. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, it looks like, well, I mean, they just got tangled up. He fell down, and that was it. Another fourth down here, Jay.
So Karras with his fourth punt of the first quarter.
Wow, first quarter still.
Yeah, first quarter, Ellis in standing, well, this time inside.
Oh,
my. Very short punt for Schaap. Oliver's punt's going to take a Liberty bounce and be down inside the 25-yard line. That was.
Did we go backwards on that one?
Maybe about a 2-yard punt, depending on the spot.
Oh my gosh, man!
That's a big.
What just happened there?
Yeah, Oliver just skied that one.
Yeah, he looks like he hit that straight up. Sorry guys, I wasn't able to give you the live feed, but I would have probably lost the ball when it was in the air. It was literally straight up in the air.
Yeah, it looked like a foul tip in baseball.
Oh yeah.
And actually, it appears to be a 0-yard punt there.
Oh man.
Gardner, so ball at the 22 with 52 ticks remaining in the first. And Lions ready to pounce again here. The featured back breaking into the secondary one more time. Goes Kinch. And he's finally drugged down by Zientester, ZT. And here come the Lions, first and goal to go. Ball at the 6. And looking to up their lead here. Kinch again off the right side, dragging defenders. Trying to sniff the end zone there, not able to quite get in. ZT, I see wrapping up, also BT, so Braxton Zien. Also Ashton Liddell helping. Second down, ball at the 2.
Second and goal for Liberty.
Little high snap and touchdown.
No,
Lions.
that was a trick, man. He got you.
Kinch from the 2-yard line punches it in at the 3.2. Yeah, you're right on, man. What were your thoughts about that play?
Hey, I saw that ball go straight to the fullback. Fullback ran right in there, and quarterback made a great little fake. It went over his head, but it didn't even look like it went over his head.
That's a well-designed play.
That's
like that.
you gotta give it to him, man.
That's a good one.
They came to trick you.
Nelson for the PAT. Third one here in the first quarter. And that one sneaks over. So partner at the 3.2 second in the first. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Birds off to a miserable start. Let's call it the way it is. Down 21-0 here.
Wow.
And again, not to be naysayer, but thinking back to last year when Liberty came in here and beat us by a score of 69-10.
Yeah.
It's kind of off to that same start on senior night, tough night, and you certainly don't want to have a running clock on your own home field.
Definitely not.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but
hey,
we already talked about it. That offense has got to get something going, otherwise it's going to be beyond ugly.
That's right, Jay. That's right. And look at the futures, man. Freshman team beat their freshman team. Sophomores yesterday beat their sophomores. So, you know, 2 for 3, not bad. Hopefully, I mean, we can turn it around still. It's still a lot of football left. It's only the first quarter. You never know. You know, it's not over till it's over, man. It's football.
Amen. And what you're talking about, even this varsity ball club, a lot of sophomores getting PTs, we know, and juniors. So next year we're going to be very strong.
Oh, yeah.
But let's finish this one strong and go into the playoffs.
That's right.
So Nelson ready set to kick it off. And Devin's going to be able to return this one. Lays it on the carpet, trying to find it there. And that's the 10. And going to be smashed there about the 14-yard line. A trio of Lion defenders led by number 30, Thomas Sweet. As quarter one is in the books, and it was ugly, folks. Birds down 21-0. Do want to say thank you again to Jimmy John's, our headline sponsor. Jay and Joel has always come to you from the Jimmy John's press box here. Newly remodeled signs, lights, couldn't do without you, Jimmy Johns. And what do they say? Freak yeah.
Yeah.
Right? He's kicking. I can say kicking ranch sauces here, man.
Yeah.
Again, look at this program. Putting that thing in there. This looks yummy, man. They say visit jimmyjohns.com to find a location near you. Also do want to say thank you so much to Cerulean Advanced Fitness and Wellness. Play hard, recover faster. To learn more about their recovery modalities, visit livecerulean.com. So second quarter, man, 21-zip, all Lions. Offense hasn't done anything. The defense they've hung in there, but when you continue to give the other ball club a short field, it's tough. It's real tough.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. And I got to say, man, this defense or our offense needs to come out, try to get something here. We need to get our offense going. At least, take 6 minutes off the clock. We stop letting what do they call it? Stop letting it bleed or stop making it bleed. There you go. Stop the bleeding. There you go.
It's a river right now, unfortunately. So, okay, this time Williams off the left side. Nice first down run there for Jared. Spins up to almost a 20-yard line. So about 3 or 4 yards after contact.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Positive yards is good.
Small things to bring up a 2nd and 5, ball just short of 20-yard line. Updating the World Series score for those of you out there. Bottom of the 7th, Dodgers still up 1-0.
Thanks for watching us, not the game.
Exactly.
We'll bring you the updates here with Jay.
Well, we got a lot of Firebird faithful out there around the world. They love to watch us and dial in. We appreciate all you guys, like you said earlier.
Yeah, thank you guys. We had over 50 viewers already, so that's great.
It's like a new quarterback out there for our Birds. And pass is going to be complete to Capri Hamilton. Cooper Nemeth, the sophomore, 5'10", 145, his first varsity snap.
All right,
nice job for Cooper.
Hey, you know what? We're moving.
Hey, you guys know, has Cooper been the JV quarterback this year, guys?
He sure has.
Yeah, all right.
And then you got Brayton out there, which came up from freshman too. Brayton 6'2".
So Cooper, nice job. His first ball complete. 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go, Birds. Get that first down right here.
Cooper trying a little hard snap. It looks like the Birds want to take a timeout here and talk about it. That's their second timeout taken here of the half, leaving them 1 to go. As we know, at timeout time, it means I'm going to give some love to some more of our sponsors. We are very incredibly blessed here to have a family and a company like the Sun State Equipment Company, the Vance family, who supports all of our equipment needs. Thank you for everything you do for Chaparral High School and the Chaparral football program. And also Gautier. Gautier is a proud sponsor of Chaparral Firebird football. Be sure to visit Gautier Jewelry at the beautiful location. You can find them at the corner of Scottsdale Road and Lincoln. And Big Craig McFarland, number 78, one of our featured seniors tonight, his father, helps with the Point Hilton Squaw Peak Resort. Another great year of sponsorship in the Point Hilton Squaw Peak Resort. And thank you to the McFarland family, all you do for Chaparral Firebirds football.
Thank you all. I was going to say thank you all. This wouldn't be what it is without anybody. And, I mean, I got to give out a big shout out there to James Jorgensen, man. He does a lot. He's a great guy. Great organization that he's got here, volunteers, great set of volunteers, so it's nice to see that,
Nice job by Cooper Nemeth. Absolutely all kinds of pressure. Looks like Jack hanging on.
Is it?
I'm seeing if he got, hope so. Nice job. I think he dropped the ball.
Oh.
That would have been their first down other than penalty. But I want to give some love out to Cooper Nemeth right there. We had full-out blitz in his face, ball perfectly thrown, right? Should have been caught, quite frankly, by Jack Helston, unable to reel it in, but Cooper hung in there in the pocket. Good job.
Hey, today I hope that, usually we come out fast, quick. We're first to score. Hopefully this time our second half is better than the first half, because the first half hasn't really looked very pretty there, Jay.
Karras' punt's going to be down about the 35-yard line. So much better punt by Oliver that time. And it looks like head coach Brent Barnes wanting to make a quarterback change there. Just trying to change it up a little bit. Like you mentioned, Sam Priester just needs to settle down a little bit. But Cooper, with one pass that was completed, quite frankly, another one should have been. So giving that sophomore some good reps and PT here in this final game at home.
Yeah, I got to say, man, sometimes you have to just put the next guy in and see what he can do. I mean, we've had 3 and outs, 3 and out, 3 and out. I mean, that was probably the closest that we got to a first down there, Jay.
Should have been a first down. Yeah.
Should have been a first down, yeah. That's another mistake that we did, man. Those mistakes need to be cleaned up.
Mass pass across the middle, got a man.
Right over the top.
All the way. And Cam Hightower is going to save a touchdown there. Complete to Cameron Ellis. You talked about over the top. That's a nice, well-designed play there.
Wow. Wow, right over the top. I mean, that's a well-designed play.
We can say this ball club's 8-1. They execute very well.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing.
And Coach talked about this also this morning. Again, not a ton of great athletes, just a really good team. They all really play well together.
Exactly.
Mast pulls it, all kinds of time, being flushed now.
There you go.
Down. Nice.
There you go.
Karras, Jorgensen. Who else we got in there for the Birds? Also Jack Johnson, another one of our seniors.
There you go.
So 2nd and 14 upcoming for Liberty. You can see on the screen there, 21-0. Our Birds down, 9:23 remaining in the first half. Nice defensive stop there. Mast does give it off this time. Kinch the right side.
There you go.
Nice job defensively. Jace Jorgensen again, back-to-back. Nice plays by JJ. Also Parker Smith helping out defensively. Bring up a 3rd and 12.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's stop them right here.
Yeah, they need some defensive stops. Liberty looking to possibly change the play. Kinch settles the left side of Mast. And Mast drops, fires, has a man beating the defender. And this pass is going to be complete.
Oh, wow.
Ashton Liddell defensively. So we catch the number of that Lion.
Number
Jake
3.
Robinson. Yeah, Jake Robinson. So first
what a catch.
inside the 5-yard line. Nice ball.
What a catch, man. You got to give it to him, man. That was a great catch, great throw by the quarterback, man. That's what you need.
Mast gives up, but nothing going there. Half the defensive line there. Jace Jorgensen again. He's had a good early ball game. Also Jack Johnson assisting his brother in red. 2nd down, now ball at the 4. Excuse me. Look for Kinch to get it here. And no, instead it's the Wildcat and touchdown.
Wow.
Lions. Jace Accurso at the 750 mark.
You see the size of that hole?
You and I could have.
I mean, we could have all ran right in there.
Yeah, very, very, very true. So that puts the 27th point on the board this evening for the Lions.
Ooh, man, that already keeps bleeding.
It's wide open, man. Okay, so once again, Nelson on for the PAT. This is such shape of last year, unfortunately, this ball club. And Nelson is good. It's scored 28-0. One of my memories from last year, Joel, is my son. I had the pleasure of having my son. He was actually doing what you're doing. He was my color analyst last year for this game.
Oh, really? Okay.
He flew in, and I had my entire family watching the ball game.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
And I mentioned how it ended up 69-10, but it was 42-0 at half, and my entire family stopped watching, man. I said, "Don't you support your dad and your brother?" I said, "We're done."
They said, "We're done, huh?"
Yeah, we don't want that to happen again this week. But speaking of family, quick shout out, as I know my family is watching. Unfortunately, Joel, I shared this with you. I lost my brother-in-law, John Arriaga.
Yep.
A young man passed away. I know my nieces Paige and Parker and Forrest were listening in. My lovely wife Kathy, love you all. Put him in the ground today. Just a very emotional day. Love you, bro. And I know you're in a better place. And for all my family listening and watching, too early for John to leave us. Anyway, that's my shout out and testament to my brother-in-law.
Hey, how about a nice little a few seconds for them?
Thanks, man. Thank you. John, we love you and take care, brother. I look forward to seeing you soon. Nelson, I'm sorry.
I was going to say he's in a better place right now, man.
Amen, brother. He's not suffering anymore.
No, he's not suffering anymore.
All right, this one sails through the end zone.
All right.
First down at the 20, and as you mentioned, we're still looking for our first offensive first down other than from a penalty.
I think we're going to get it going right here, Jay. I think we're going to get it going. That offense looked a little better, more in sync. Let's hope that momentum keeps carrying over right here in the offense.
I love your positivity. We got to look at it that way, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
it's not over till it's over.
Amen. There's no fat lady warming up right now.
No, not yet.
Cooper Namath, again, the sophomore, at the helm as Darvon Hubbard, number 6. The Ohio State commit joins him in the backfield. I think Darvon's only got about 3 carries tonight. As we know that, again, Liberty's keying on him. And Darvon gets it this time, and not much there, unfortunately. Big number 73, Colin Buchanan, the first on the spot for the Lions. Colin listed at 5'11", 220. I always like to give some love to our biggies up front. Number 51, Brian Greger. 56, Anthony Gibson. Von Grobe, Sam Weiner, and Craig McFarland. All those seniors. We're going to have to replace all of them next year. And they have done a great job for this entire season opening up the holes. Need to step up here and make it happen against Liberty. Cooper's pass, catchable ball again. Maybe little footsteps over there. Talk to our viewers. You talked a couple times about, again, the triangle. That was a perfect example, again, what needs to happen, because that was a catchable ball.
Yeah, so the receiver needs to put up his hands, put that triangle, and that quarterback needs to focus in on where he wants that ball to go. I always used to like them right in the numbers, so they're right in front. You know, try to get them, anticipate the throw. You know, try to pretty much time it right where you're going to be able to hit them on the numbers every time there.
So Cooper's been right on. 3rd and 9 now for our Birds. Ball at the 21. Flags fly. It's been a relatively penalty-free game. This is probably going to be against the Birds.
Oh,
it
man.
is happy feet, I like to call it, or a procedure call. So it's going to mark the Birds back 5 yards. Looks like Capri Hamilton, the guilty Bird. And we talked about this also throughout the season at home. Our mic'd up refs, you don't have it anywhere else. I haven't seen it anywhere else this season. One of the great features that we do provide here at Shaptown. First class facility, outstanding football program, good coaches. It's just first class all the way.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so 3rd and 14 after that one's marked off. Ball at the 16. Clock winding under 7 minutes remaining in the half, and our Birds down 28-0. Lions come after him. Ball's tipped. It's tip drill, and it's going to be picked off.
Oh, man.
Jason Crusoe,
Wow.
tip drill, able to haul in Cooper's pass, and first turnover of the game for the Birds. Gives another short field to the Lions. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Well, they haven't
6:39 mark. Go ahead, man.
They haven't been able to do too much work, man. We're literally giving them the ball on their possession, or at least on their side, making it very easy for their offense to, you know, put some more points up.
Yeah, I'm going to talk a little about the history between these ball clubs when I get a second here. Some of this really bad blood between Liberty and Chaparral. I'll try and do that after this next snap. Something that happened here a couple of years ago. Mast surveying the defense. Gets the snap. And the feature running back one more time, Kinch. 2015, I'll never forget when Liberty came in here under still head coach Mark Smith, and they have a tradition. They have a big sledgehammer is what it is, and they like to go in and establish themselves. They took the sledgehammer. I'll come back to that story just a minute after this play. Mast with a hard count, but the Birds don't jump this time. Second and 7, ball at the 17-yard line. Takes the snap. Fires, has a man. Oh, nice defensive coverage by Hightower. Cam all over him. Good job there. You got to give some props to Cam.
Good job.
Ball intended for Ellis. The rest of the story, they came out pregame and they took that sledgehammer and they hammered the bird.
Really?
Midfield.
Oh, no.
Now, you should have seen our athletic director, Tommy Eubanks, one of our studs, Kurt Schroeder. They rushed out there defending the home turf, and it's been a bad situation ever since.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that was not cool on somebody else's field. So Mast and company, 3rd and 7. Fakes the handoff, quick slant, and nice pitch and catch that time. Liddell defensively, but nothing he could do is Gavin Guy. Nice catching, diving reception. Guy, the 6'1", 160-pound junior. And depending on where that was spotted at, I think it's going to be a first down and goal to go. Threw that ball perfectly where no one else could catch except for Guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, this guy's on, man. I don't know if everybody was able to see, but that was a straight shot right to where he threw that ball.
Not much running room this time, but wow, nice run after contact. Look at the
Oh my
power.
gosh, man.
Wow, got to give that one to Kinch. That was all his power and legs. Yes, he's not in the end zone, marked just short, but Kinch dragging 4 Birds defenders just short of the goal line. So 2nd inches here for Liberty. And flags fly. I think they weren't set that time, was Liberty. A little anxious on that tempo. Yeah, that's the case. Just trying to rush up before they're ready. Back them up 5 yards. 2nd down at the 6. 5 minutes now remaining in the first half, and as you can see, our Birds down 28-0. Got a good score for us to pass on, man?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yesterday, the Boulder Creek
Jaguars?
or the freshman team played. The Boulder Creek freshman team played the freshman team from Pinnacle, and the final score, Boulder Creek beat, let's see here, I think it was
no gain on that run.
Yeah, Boulder Creek beat. Sorry there.
Okay.
They beat Pinnacle 37 or 35-27.
Touchdown Lions as Mast this time completes it to Guy at the 4:20 mark. So Mast's 2nd touchdown pass of the night. Increases the lead to 34-0.
Sorry, Jay, I was just looking over here and I was looking at it because, as a matter of fact, Pinnacle had no losses in the last 24 games on the freshman division.
Wow.
We went down there, we were able to beat them, and it looks like they lost again against Boulder Creek.
Nice.
Boulder Creek was definitely one of those tough teams that we played as well. So.
Mast touchdown pass puts the 34th point on the board, and then Nelson ups it to 35-0 with 4:20 remaining, and it's getting tough here at Chaptown. So I think about Peter Jungle, another proud meal supporter for the Chaparral Firebirds football. I love their hummus. I also like the shawarma, chicken shawarma over there.
Chicken shawarma.
Chicken shawarma, man.
Chicken shawarma, yeah.
It's yummy. And once again, I say thank you so much to the Fairmont Princess, as it is Junior Firebirds night. We got a whole bunch of Junior Firebirds here, a lot of them waving to us up in the press box. Hi, guys. We saw 3 of the kind of pseudo-captains down prior to the toss. Of course, you've been involved in youth football for a long time, Firebirds football. Tell our viewers about that.
As a matter of fact, I'm still on the board of directors out there. It's a great organization for the youth football program. You know, we teach them out there to, the fundamentals of football, getting them involved in, all the athletic, getting them in shape, getting them a feel of what they're going to be getting once they come into the high school level. I think it's a great organization out there, led by a lot of great coaches. So it's been a great experience. We've been doing this for the last 4 years, so it's been great. A lot of those kids are now here, in the high school level, performing at their best, which is nice.
Crawford fields the kick up past the 30 to 31 yard line. So Bird starting at the 31 and still looking for that first offensive first time with a penalty. It's just hard to believe I'm saying that with 4 minutes remaining in the first half. That's the case. So we'll see if they dial up here down 35-0, and then we're getting close to halftime. We will keep it live stream as we always do on these broadcasts.
That's right.
I want to give some shout outs to some of the Pommies and the cheerleaders upcoming. Hopefully get some band members also. Joel will get you those shots. And next chance I do want to talk to you, Joel, about what do you do if you're Coach Barnes and staff going into the locker room down by 35. I know you're a coach. We'll talk about that after this play. As Cooper Nemeth, who's relieved Sam Treaster at the helm, pulls, rolls, fires. That one sailed a little bit on him. Almost picked off across the way. Intended for Max Minor. What do you do, Coach, if you're down? What do you say to the boys?
So here's what I say. I'm like, all right, guys, so this is going to be a little bit tough, but we got to tough it out. Let's go out there. Let's have some fun. You know, let's not stress about the score. 0-0 in my mind. We got to go in there with the mentality of 0-0. We still got to go out there, got to perform. You know, we're here for 4 quarters, not only 2. So there's still a lot of football game out there, so we just got to turn it around. You know, it all takes a pick 6, a small little fumble. I mean, we can definitely turn it around, and you got to keep these kids positive. You know, you put your head down, you're pretty much letting yourself down. You got to make sure you keep your head up the whole way till the end of the football game. So that's what I would say there, Jay.
I couldn't agree with you more, partner. So on first down, not much, and then second down run by Jared Williams results in a gain about 1. Bring up a 3rd and long 9, almost original line of scrimmage here. Let's see what the Birds dial up as we approach 3:30 remaining in the first half. We'll look for a lot of pressure coming from Liberty defensively. Actually, they drop in coverage. Nice ball by Cooper. Got Marcus Navarro.
Oh, man, wide open.
That was a perfect ball.
That was a beautiful ball.
That's got to be caught.
They have to be caught there, Jay. That's already that's right in his hands. He had it.
Yeah, I give Cooper a lot of credit on that, and I'm sure Marcus would like to have that opportunity back again. I think back to the very first game of the season, some of the catches that he had, Marcus Gravel, the 4th and 33, he hauled that one in, and the game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Yeah, that's right.
His catches, and that one slipped out of his pinkies.
You know, that just shows you how great Miller is. And there's another straight up in the air, guys. I mean, that ball didn't sail, but straight up.
Yeah, that's going to be about a 21-yard punt on that one.
Wow.
From Oliver, with 3:10 remaining, and short field almost at midfield for Liberty once again here.
We keep giving them a good advantage on that field position.
All right, so the Lions again on the prowl, up 35-0 here. Hope all of you out there in Shap land are sticking with us here.
And if you guys are tuning in, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here with the overlay. I do apologize, but it's nice to know that Jay keeps you updated with the time and all that, so I do apologize.
No problem, partner. Mask gives, and nice run is Kinch, the featured back. That guy's a big dude. We talked about him, man. 6 feet 205, good speed. Ball up to the 44-yard line of the Birds. Second down and 3. That defense has got to be a little bit tired. They've been on the field.
Oh man, they've been out there the whole time, pretty much.
Birds, all kinds of pressure. Nice job.
There you go. It's about time.
DT right up the middle, joined by Christian Bauer, number 58. First time I called his name tonight.
You got to give it up, man. He picked him up. He said, "Hey, good job, man." You know, that's good sportsmanship. That's great sportsmanship. You know, you don't have where you're like, "Hey, I got you." You know, it's, "Hey, let me help you up here." That's great sportsmanship, and that's one thing that we here in the Firebird program like. Discipline these kids as much as we can.
And do it the right way.
Do it the right way. That's right, man. Good. There's nothing like good sportsmanship.
3rd and 8. Ball at the 49. Mast fires, has a man wide open. Ball a little bit underthrown, so coming back to is Michael Ead. Action tester and Cam Hightower jawing a little bit at each other. Don't do that. Don't start picking on your teammates, whatever you do.
I got to tell you, man, I mean, these guys have been wide open. There's got to be some quite bit of it of missed coverages in the back.
Mass too tall this time, and he's hit as soon as he launches the ball. Nice job, but Zian Tesler connecting with Masters he released. And again, I mentioned that dude's listed at 145, man. Whew.
0.5 of a second more, he would have completed that, but that's how quick he got there, so that was good.
Nice. 149 remaining. Birds down 35-0, trying to keep the Lions off the board one more time here in the first half. Second down and 10 upcoming. Nice job defensively there, our boys. Kinch, nothing going. Once again, Bauer.
Pass complete to Kinch. Kinch stopped by Liddell.
Also, Ashton Liddell. Yeah, and watched that ESPN broadcast last week.
Oh my gosh.
Mispronouncing all our boys' name. And Ashton Little. It's all right. That's why you listen to us local guys. We know what's going on, man. We know the real deal. 120 and 3rd and 13 now coming. Pass underneath is going to be complete. And nice run after catch.
Oh my gosh.
Streaking down the far sideline is Ellis. And wow, well-designed play there. I saw Oliver Karras across the way come to the quarterback, stop, retreat because he knew he couldn't get to him.
Yep.
And great run after catch by Ellis.
Yep, instead of going with him, he tried to go for the quarterback, and that bit him.
So under 1 minute now. Keeping himself and
Again.
into the end zone is Mast. So 7-yard touchdown run by Mast. And
Is that their backup quarterback?
no, that's their first string quarterback,
Okay.
Phil Mast. At the 52.2 mark of the first half. Okay, so Nelson for the PAT. And as of now, it's a running clock in the first half. I'll make that if he makes the PAT. And that is the case. That's called the mercy rule in Arizona football, folks. If you're up by 42, the clock pretty much runs all the time unless you go out of bounds or a penalty. Yeah, I know we talked about trying to keep the chins up at halftime, but they got to go take it one set of downs at a time at this point, Bartis. Let's get some first downs, get something. That defense has been out there 90% of the time. It's just, we got to change this.
Yeah, this is not our Firebird that I've seen all year here, Jay. I mean, this is a whole different team. Just the whole outcome. Our offense can't get the ball going. Our defense is missing coverages. We got to clean all that up here. I'm not sure what's going on tonight, but they're definitely off here, Jay.
My opinion, just my opinion, broadcaster, we watched them all season.
Mm-hmm.
I think missing Miller, missing Kostakis, huge components offensively, and Liberty is a very good ball club.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I mean, coach thought they really should have beat Pinnacle, so they could be coming in undefeated with only one loss to Pinnacle. They are a very talented and deep team, as we've seen here tonight.
They were up the whole time, and then Pinnacle just squeezed one in there towards the end of the game. I actually saw it. Where they did
Crawford
that.
Across the way trying to make a play.
There we go. There we go.
Up at 35-yard line, reversing his field. So nice job by Devin.
Yeah.
You were saying you watched it?
Oh, yeah, I watched it. I was watching the game. And I got to tell you, man, Liberty was up the whole time. And somehow, some way,
Spencer Rattler.
they came in, fourth quarter, closed it up, and that was it.
The Spencer Rattler worked his magic. The top-rated quarterback in the state who's going to go to Oklahoma next year. He is out for the rest of the season. I heard the reason today why he's out. I cannot say that across the air. And we'll leave it right there. And with 15.8 ticks remaining, our Birds at the 35-yard line. And still looking for that first offensive first down.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, guys. Come on. We need to make a first down.
So Sam Treaster, starting quarterback tonight, back in this set of downs, standing at his 30-yard line, the junior. Sam looks, fires, has a ball up in the air, and nice catch.
Wow, how about that one?
Talk about making a play. I'm going to give you some love on that one.
How about that one? Finally, there we go. Beautiful play, beautiful play.
65-yard touchdown pass. Treaster to talk about making a play. Marcus Novell.
Welcome back, Treaster.
Right? Nice job, Sam.
Coach, give me another chance. I promise I got this. There we go.
Sam's first last completion of the evening is a touchdown to Marcus Norvell II.
We'll take that. We will take that all day here.
A little something to build on going into halftime.
Yeah, definitely, man. That you know what? At this point, we got some points up. That's great. That's great. That's a great start to our second half comeback.
Exactly. I like it.
To our second half comeback. Did you hear that, Jay?
I heard you, brother.
All right, let's go.
Devin Rowe on for the PAT, and it is good.
It's good,
So
all right.
At halftime, our Birds do strike right before intermission.
That's
Our
right.
score, Lions 42, Birds 7. Jay and Joel, we're going to go a little bit dark here briefly, and then I'll be right back. We got senior night. I'll be back in a few minutes.
We'll see you guys. Thank you. We'll be back.
Performing in snare drum, section leader. He's accompanied by his father Lynn, brother Bryce, and sister Brenda. Up next, Miller Gates. He performs a tenor sax and he's a section leader. He's accompanied by his mother Laura and father Rick. Up next, Justin Onisal, section leader in the high brass, band council secretary. He's accompanied by his mother Rhonda, Father Olu, brother Kyle, and sister Ashley. Grandparents Lucy, Uncle Sola. Up next, Case Passon, baritone section leader, accompanied by Mother Lana and Father Ed.
Got this hot dog here.
Chloe Ruggiero is next, percussion, xylophone, accompanied by Mother Lisa, Father James, and Sister Violet, and Uncle Michael Cohen and Aunt Molly Cohen. Up next, Davis Shellmeyer, percussions and vibes, accompanied by Sister Lily and Flynn, and grandparents Lee and Pam Landon. Up next in the marching band, Jacob Scallon, percussion, band council president, accompanied by Mother Amy, Father James, Sister Abby, and Emily. Dylan Slager, snare drum on the band council as well, accompanied by Mother Virginia, Father Brad, and stepfather Rick. And that is your senior band members. Big round of applause.
Halftime here at Chaptown, and it is senior night, and hopefully we can get the names across
Up
the air here
next
too.
is our senior palm members.
Okay, senior
First
palm coming
off,
up next.
Rihanna Kane,
Rihanna Kane,
accompanied by Mother Meg, Father Jeff,
Mother Meg and
Sister
Father Jeff,
Brooke.
and Sister Brooke accompanying Rihanna.
Up next, Cheryl Crozier,
Cheryl Crozier is next.
accompanied by Mom Sherry, Father
Mom
Scott.
Sherry and Father Scott. These are our senior pommies, because it is
Up
senior night here.
next,
Sydney Golden will be up next for our
Sydney,
birds.
accompanied by Mother Stephanie and Father
Mother
Ted.
Stephanie and Father
Sisters
Ted.
Grace and Natalie.
Sisters Grace and Natalie accompanying Sydney here. It's like alphabetically, Marley Gorman should be our next pommy coming in.
Up next, Marley Gorman,
Sister of Sloan the Tremendous.
accompanied by her mother Brenda,
Mother
Father
Brenda,
Andrew,
Father Andrew,
Brother Josh,
Brother
and the
Josh.
aforementioned Tremendous Sloan.
And I couldn't quite catch that one. Trying to catch it for you, brother.
Up next,
We don't have the roster. We're going to go with the public address announcer here. Ashley Holtz,
Ashley is accompanied by her mother
Ashley-
Donna, Father Scott,
Father
and
Scott, and
Sister Lexi.
Sister Lexi along with Ashley. Sophia Shapiro, our next pommy.
Sophie Shapiro, accompanied by Mother Lisa,
Mother
Father
Lisa,
Dan,
Father
and
Dan,
Brother Dalton,
and Brother
and
Dalton,
Aunt Heidi.
and Aunt Heidi for Sophia.
Up next, McKenna Sparks.
McKenna Sparks,
McKenna is accompanied by her mother Kimberly,
her mother Kimberly,
Father Rodney,
Father Robbie,
sisters Savannah and Hayden.
Sisters Savannah and Hayden along with McKenna.
And that's your
That's our senior pommies.
senior varsity palm line.
And then finally, we'll be honoring our senior cheerleaders.
Now,
This is a great tradition
representing
here
the
at
unified
Chaptown.
cheer, first up, Emma Thorle.
Emma Thorle representing
accompanied by
Unified
Mother
Cheer,
Amy, Father Greg,
Father
and
Greg.
Brother Jack.
and Brother Jack. I missed the mother's name. Apologize for that, folks. Again, as we talked about earlier, Paul, what a great tribute here on senior
Up
night.
next,
Give it up to
representing
everybody.
the varsity
That's
cheer,
right, man. All the seniors.
Belmont. Brother Terry,
Cassie
Father
Carlberg,
Jim,
Father
Sister
Jim, Mother
Tatum
Cassie, and Sister
accompanying her.
Tatum accompanying her tonight.
Up next, for the varsity cheer, Megan Miller.
Megan Miller next coming
She's
in
accompanied
the
by Mother
screen.
Mikey, Father Scott,
Mother
and
Mikey.
Brother Carson.
And Father Scott and Brother Carson. So cool.
Up next, Allie Owen.
Allie Owens,
accompanied by
Mother Wendy,
Jeff,
Father
and
Jeff,
Brother Will.
and Brother Will accompanying Allie tonight.
Up next, our varsity cheer, Reagan Clayton,
Reagan Clayton,
accompanied by Mother Leslie and
Mother
Father
Leslie,
Paul.
and Father Paul. Paul was a board member for Shap football for many years. Very familiar name and face out in Birdland.
Up next, Berkeley Warner,
Berkeley Warner, next in line for our varsity
accompanied
cheer.
by Mother Lee, Father Blair, and
Mother
Brother
Lee,
Colton.
Father Blair, and Brother Colton.
Up next, Paige Gavusin,
Cage Gapusin,
accompanied by Mother Dana,
Mother Dana,
Keith,
Father Keith,
Brother Palmer,
Brother Palmer,
Sisters Peyton,
Sisters Peyton,
and grandparents Kathy and Gerald Ritt.
and grandparents Gerald and Kathy Witt. And isn't Brother Palmer is one of the freshman ball players, right?
Yeah, he is one of the freshman ball players. He was able to play on the last game. He did break his collarbone at the beginning of the season, so unfortunate for him.
He's able to get some PT. I was talking to his dad. He's very proud his son's able to get in. That was Hannah Johnston there.
Accompanied by Mother
Rudy
Michelle,
Bigby next. Mother Michelle, Father Paul,
Brother Jack,
Brother Jack,
Sister Shelby.
Sister Shelby. Yeah, Keith, Palmer's father was talking about looking forward to next year with his son to play the entire year.
Yes, definitely.
And Brother Cliff.
This is Majula, Brother Cliff. I heard that one.
There's another Firebird.
Casey Carlberg
Yeah, what's his name, Young?
is next for our varsity cheer.
I do, but
Nothing escapes us. All right.
oh man, there's so
We're
many
doing our
kids.
best without
There's
names, man.
so many
Oh, yeah.
kids, you know.
Casey
Casey
Kohlberg.
is your varsity cheer captain.
All right, she is our senior varsity cheer captaining us, doing our best to wing it without names, guys. Getting
Yeah.
love across the year. Again, this is part of senior night here. We still have 9 minutes remaining, so I'm going to let it go back to Joel. We do have the band out there in their Halloween outfits, looks like,
Yeah.
for this little rest of the second half. And we're back-
Ensemble.
What you got, brother?
Ensemble.
That is an ensemble. We're going to go kind of semi-quiet here and enjoy the Shaptown band. Before we come back to the second half, our Birds down by a score of 42-7.
For all of your dedication and hard work, you are an amazing director. Without all of your help, we wouldn't be where we are today. So please welcome to the field the pride of Chaparral, the Chaparral Firebird Marching Band. 3 weeks ago, the Firebird Band placed first in the Desert Vista Marching Invitational, and this past weekend placed second at NAU Band Day. Tonight, we honor seniors who prepare for the Gilbert High School competition tomorrow afternoon with a performance of part 3 from our competition show, Vietnamese Speaking. Now, under the field direction of drum major Dallas Moon, the Firebird Marching Band.
Big round of applause to the Chaparral Firebird Marching Band. Now to continue your halftime entertainment, direct your attention to midfield for the Chaparral Varsity Palm.
Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I'm trying to show him. Yeah. Don't know you do the pick and roll. Young flame, he in sicko mode.
He hadn't put a touchdown, but the clock would run out.
And that's your Chaparral Varsity Palm.
Microsoft has a Surface Go. That's like $399. And I think that'll have power and USB. So, yeah.
Thank you. Nice.
What is that? A little long one.
I love it.
It was chasing the bird.
All
I should have gone out there and had a little ninja thing. It's a little ninja turtle action.
You took a bite out of this. All right, you ready, brother? Halftime here at Showtown.
We're sitting.
Birds down by a score of 42-7.
See, this one I know.
And senior night, as I talked about here at Shaptown. So our boys with a monumental challenge here in the second half. The good news is they scored in the last play of the half. Joel, a nice 65-yard touchdown pass from Sam Treaster to Marcus Norville II. And before that happened, we were talking about kind of what you would do as the coach to motivate the boys and kind of get them ready. And small steps like that can make a difference. You know, you're down 35, let's just take it one play at a time, one series of downs at a time. You know, we saw Sam Treaster start the ball game for our boys, and then he was relieved by sophomore Cooper Nemeth. Cooper looked pretty good, and Sam launches a touchdown pass. So maybe that little bit of fire, possibly in the offense, and get things going in the second half there.
That's right. They need to get it going. Like I said earlier, Jay, it's a good start to their comeback. Second quarter comeback, baby. Here we go.
All right. So as always, I want to say Jimmy John's Freak, yeah. We're so incredibly proud to have them supporting Chaparral football as the official press box sponsor. Love to give them some shout-outs as we do, and also the Fairmont Princess. A very special thank you to our family and friends at the Fairmont Princess for their scoreboard sponsorship. Take advantage of a 5-diamond luxury hotel, TPC Stadium course, or the award-winning Well and Being Top Rank Spa. Also proudly sponsoring from La Hacienda Restaurant, Toro Latin Restaurant, Rum Bar, and Bourbon Steak Restaurant. Another one of our great sponsors. We talked about a couple of meals that were provided this week from Raising Cane's, which was outstanding. They are the official chicken finger sponsor for Chaparral football. We do love our ongoing ticket and Booster Club Lounge sponsorship from Raising Cane's. They're always ready for Chaparral Firebird football. Trying to figure out what's going on over there, man. All kinds of noise. Right?
Everybody's moving around, and this, these metal floors don't help out. You know, it's so loud.
You can hear it all, man. So as halftime festivities wind down here, the Birds, quite frankly, big challenge. It is senior night and last regular home season game. We will be in the playoffs next week and trying to build on some type of momentum here. The good news is that junior wide receiver Tommy Christakis will be back for the playoffs next week. And folks, if you want to know how the Birds or where they're going to be seated at, you can go to AZ Preps 365. Starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, it will show exactly all of the playoff seedings and rankings for every class. And there's a live show. And I know I'll be dialed in, man. You too, Joel?
I'm dialed in every day, man. Right after a freshman game, right after a JV game, I want to see where everybody's at, of course.
Yes, part of being part of this program.
That's right.
And by the way, I know we got one more game after this, but sure enjoyed having you with me this year, partner, running some great shots and able to mic you up the last few games here. We're going to have you do it again next year?
Of course, man. I'm here for the next 4 years if, if you guys permit me, and of course the Lord permits me to live another day, you know?
Amen.
So
I like your priorities, man. That's cool. Of course, we have your son up here mic'd up a little bit, which was cool. I was going to hope to get back out. Maybe he took off. I don't know.
He should be back here. He went out, you know. He's a kid. He's a freshman. He wants to go out and hang out, you know. So, you know, I try to say, hey, you're going to stay here and help me out. He's been doing a great job tonight with the time, the first down, second down, because it is a lot of work here, Jay. I mean, but, I can usually do it, but it's nice to have some help, you know.
Absolutely. Very good. We appreciate his assistance, which is very cool. So Birds will kick it away here. Looks like Tommy Christakis is going to kick off. I mentioned this is a possibility. Again, not much danger of him injuring that plant leg when you're kicking off. I don't see him having any other kind of PT tonight. This could also be a little bit of a test for that leg. Last thing you want to have that get injured further. So Tommy set to tee it up. And line drive kick is going to be fielded by one of the at the goal line and breaking a tackle. Nice run is Eli Pittman there. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
People fired up out of the locker room on that. Ashton Liddell all over him. Love that. Also Christian Bauer. So it looks like the Lions will set up for their first set of downs here in the second half, up 42-7. And just short of 20, about the 17, 18-yard line there.
I see a little spark of fire here, Jay. I saw a nice little spark of fire here. Hopefully we can get that fire rolling, you know?
Keep it going, man.
That's right.
The defense has got to stop. They're on the field a lot in the first half.
They are.
Stop here, get out, and get that offense, back on the field.
We need a 3 and out right here. Let's go.
All right, so Mast, again, the sophomore at the helm. Here come the Birds defensively. Nice play fake that time, and the leading rusher, Kinch, being pushed out of bounds. Zian Tesler driving out there, the senior, his last game at Shaptown. A gain of 5, and that will bring up a 2nd and 5. It's going to be an emotional night. Your last game at home, you know, all the fans, all everybody, and you won't play here again. You got to have some extra adrenaline going. Yeah,
you got to have that adrenaline going to be at any game, you know, especially something when you're like this. The ball's loose.
Yeah. Braxton
come on.
As we can hear his father coming across the air.
Wow.
BT zooming in the end zone. The referees say he was stopped. Swarm of Firebirds there.
Looked like he stripped that ball from him. He wasn't down. He stripped the ball, and everybody just stopped.
Man. That's why we don't have the
instant replay.
Yeah, we can hear his father thinking his son definitely had a TD there. Regardless, being a 3rd and 7 ball at the 21. Mass drops, sets up a screen underneath.
Nothing.
Falls to the turf. The flag flies. I saw a late hit there.
Uh-oh.
One of the birds may be flagged for that.
No, I think it was one of the Liberty guys, like body slam number 10. And that's going to go against offense. Watch.
I hope you're right. See what they got here. I saw a block also by our boys. We'll see how they call that one. Again, we don't have an instant replay.
Yeah, it can't go back. I mean, the viewers can literally just double tap back on their YouTube live. You can double tap and be able to watch the instant replay, which will be nice for you guys. We can't do it. We're live. Yep, there it is.
There you go. Yep. Personal
Good.
foul against number 55. You called it.
Yeah, he picked him up and slammed him. It's supposed to be a block, not, a tackle.
Yep. Brian Dean, 6 foot, 200-pound junior, flagged half a distance to goal, so the Lions will punt it away for
All right.
the first time tonight.
Hey, what did I tell you, man? It's a good start to our comeback. Here we go, baby.
I like it. Devin standing inside of territory here. So
I'm telling you, man, something happened in that locker room.
All right, coaches lit a fire under our boys, it appears, early here. End over end punt, and Crawford is going to field it, looking for some running room. Cuts up the 45, the 40, a flag flies. I think Z and Tess are maybe flagged on that one. Ball's at the 38 for now. We'll check out that hanky. Exactly what we got. So a little fire like we talked about coming in the locker room. Good to see.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now we can get a first down right off the bat. That's always a great start.
Looks like it is going to be on the Birds. See what referees will say here. Spot fouls, you're going to referee talking about there. So
wow.
The Birds back. So what would have been about the 40? Go ahead.
No, that's a big penalty there.
That ends up being, 10, 20, about 28-yard difference there. So Birds will get the ball at the 35, trailing 42-7 with 10:43 remaining in the third. And I anticipate that Sam Treaster will again be at the helm here for our boys. He launched that nice 65-yard scoring touchdown to Marcus Navarro right as time ran off in the first half. Let's see how the Birds look to build on that here in the third quarter.
All right, here we go.
And once again, Jared Williams lining up in the backfield. Keeping it as Treaster himself right out the room. Nice job by Sam.
There you go.
The 40-41-yard line. I'm not convinced that Darvon Hubbard is 100%. He's not in there, maybe 50% of the plays, partner.
Yeah, I think he's not trying to go full blast in case we need him for next week. So I think he's just, taking the precautions. If you're down this much, you don't want to really risk any injuries at this point.
Now Darvon is in for this play. I see he replaced Williams. And so we've got Happy Feet again here. A little false start, possibly our boys. That's normally where that flag comes from at that time. Defensive encroachment.
Oh, wow. How about that? There you go.
Yeah, I like that 5 yards.
And an automatic first down. There you go.
Move those sticks. All right, second
Let's
first
go.
down.
There we go.
All right, actually third first down of the ball game for our boys, so nice.
This is a way,
locker room some fire here.
Way better start than the first half.
Exactly. Treaster dropping, fires. Pass is going to be complete, and breaking a tackle across the way.
There you go.
Good job by Marcus.
And we're catching the ball, Jay.
Yeah,
how about that?
Triangle you're talking about.
That's right.
I think the boys also play with some pride here, quite frankly.
Hey, you know what? They're like, all right, this is not for that. That's not the shot that we know.
Nope. It's senior night at home, last game. What do you got? You're showing up here, which is good to see. So second down and 5. Darvon looking for some running room. Going to be pushed back just short of the first down, about the 45-yard line. Anthony Gibson leading the way offensively. Big Craig McFarland also helping out. Number 57, Caleb Sizemore defensively. Bring up a 3rd and 2. Make a 3rd and 1.
Yep.
Darvon this time lowers his hat. Got another bird.
There we go. There we go.
Move those sticks.
Move them sticks again. Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line. So Bulls on the move here. Looking good coming out of the intermission.
I like what I see, Jay. I like what I see.
I do too. It's positive energy, positive movement. Sam fires. Pass is complete.
Ah, yeah.
All right, close to another.
That's what's going on.
Nice quick passing game there.
Force out of bounds.
Maybe a yard short depending on the spot, so nice pitch and catch there.
This looks like a whole different team.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's just, they're in sync. They're getting to the huddle. They're going.
I think they've settled down a lot, too. You talked about that. Darvon picking his way. Nice job here. It's on the 25. Lowers his helmet. Files in a couple of defenders for the Lions. Jared Pena and Jack Stam. So first down.
First down again.
Best drive by far of the evening for our Birds. And looking to put some additional points on the board here, cut into that Lions lead.
They like the 7 points up. They want to add up some more.
Treaster rolls and very catchable ball dropped
Oh,
by Max
man.
Minor. You got to catch those, Max.
Come on.
That one drops to the ground. And at the 8:51 mark of the third quarter, nice play design there, and bring up a 2nd 10. I know the score isn't being flashed on the monitor like we normally have, so I'll keep you updated on time and score, folks.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. Yeah.
Of course, Jared
There we go.
pushing down, 2-3 yards short.
All right. Looks like they went in and got their protein shakes, man.
Anthony Gibson. Well, we talked about him.
Yeah.
Rockin' protein.
The rockin' protein, baby. There you go. Rockin' protein.
I know they banana up at halftime, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just make sure they get that potassium in there, which is
That's
so
right.
important. Treaster to Hubbard and Darvon. Nice job
There you go. There you go.
Big number. It says 99. They don't have any 99 in the roster. They got an 89. Doesn't matter. Darvon picks up another first down.
That's what's up.
So I think unofficially that's 4 first downs this drive, which is great to see.
Liberty's not liking this too much, man. They're taking this personal.
Yeah, this is a confidence building drive.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Good to see.
What is that doing to their defense?
Nice to see here. Sam gives to Jared. Jared breaks a couple tackles. Nice run.
There you
by
go.
Jared.
Here we go, John.
Right
There we
side.
go, Jared.
Inside the 10, down to 7. You can call me Joe. That's all right. I don't care.
Jared.
Just don't call me late for dinner, man.
Just going to call you late for dinner. That's great, Jay.
I've heard it before.
I'm usually there early on the appetizers or in the bar waiting to get
Ready to
set.
go?
Yeah.
I see. All right, 2nd and 4, ball at the 8, and Birds on the hunt here. Very impressive drive, by far and away, as I mentioned, most impressive one of the evening so far. Nice balance. Treaster surveying the defense. And fires past his tip line of scrimmage. Is that caught down there? It's close. Got the official down. Official's down in his face.
Yeah, he went down pretty bad.
Woo. Right in the middle of that play.
Yeah.
And the trainers are going to check on him. He took a...
One of the defenders literally took his knee out. That didn't look really, really good.
Yeah, I'm blocked by one of the light posts. Was it underneath or up above where he got hit? His knee?
On the back of his knee, yeah, they rolled over him.
Oof,
Didn't look good. Yeah.
So with that quick break, we'll give, of course, another shout out to some of our sponsors. I like to go into the program in the second half and talk about Skystale's original rib house, Handlebar J's. Established in 1967, stop by for some great barbecue, ribs, steaks, burgers, and more. Also featuring live music. The Herman family invites you where hospitality is always a tradition, and it's literally a stone's throw away from Shap down here. Also, BSN Sports, stop by for apparel, footwear, uniforms, and equipment. 6 local sales pros serving all Arizona high schools and colleges. And looks like our official is up. That's the good news. And
yes.
It's the umpire who's, you're a coach, man. They're right in the middle of the action right there.
Yeah, they're right in the middle. Unfortunately, he was on the way of the pass, and both defenders were there, and they were both going for the ball. And unfortunately, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they took him out.
Looks like he's going to be able to stay on the field. So hats off for that zebra. I don't normally give them a lot of love, but way to go.
Yeah.
All right, one more proud sponsor is Z Tejas, Fresh Southwest with a twist. Stop by with your Chaparral Firebirds program. Enjoy free appetizers. We have several of the cheerleaders here right in front of the booth. I'm sure you're picking them up. And they're having fun. It's, again, live streaming, live booth. You see and hear it all here, brother. They got the purple ribbons. They're going to tribute out to Zach Hunzinger, the young man for the Liberty Ball Club who was diagnosed with that very rare cancer disease earlier this year. Treaster chases, fires, launches it up. Oh, defensively almost picked, but then I see one of the birds, a good number, Marcus Norvell, trying to haul that one in. So
Yeah, they tried.
that was a tough pass. I'll bring up a 4th and 4. I know the birds are going to go for it here. You got to. You're down by 35. We'll see what the birds dial up. Of course, the Liberty defense wanting to stiffen here.
We need 7 here, Jay. We need 7.
Yeah, we need to get in the end zone. Have that defense step up again here. Sam Treaster fires, and too tall, intended for Marcus Norvell. So the birds will turn it over on downs. And that very promising drive fizzles out, but good to see some fire out of the locker room instead of just rolling over. So the coaches, as you mentioned, did a nice job there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't get their 7 points, but at the same time, Liberty's backed up on their 6-yard line. So hopefully we can three and out again and get another opportunity to get that offense out there working. Hopefully they can execute it the next round.
All right, so World Series update for everybody out there. The bottom of the 9th with 2 outs, all tied 1-1. I read that Jackie Bradley Jr. hit a game-tying home run off of Kenley Jansen, the closer for the Dodgers, to even up the Sox. They're already up 2-0 in that series. And who else but number 6, Jet Ginch, getting the carry for the Liberty Ball Club. Small game, maybe 1, maybe 2 off the right side there. Zian Tesler defensively for our birds. You can hear his father imploring his son to keep on keeping on. 6:42 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Mass drops, puts one up. Nice defensive coverage. Cam Hightower on him like white on rice, brother.
That was good. That was very great coverage. He was right all all over his face. There's no way to catch that one.
Ellis, the intended receiver. So bring up a 3rd and 11. You talked about that defense needs a quick stop. They're up to it so far.
Yep.
See what the Lions dial up here, backed up at their own 7-yard line. And surveying the stands here, not much of a crowd here, relatively speaking, for the season for the Birds. I know it is the last regular season, but having dropped a couple in a row, not many people showing up. Nice inside screen pass, sniffed out.
That's what's up there, Jay.
Christian Bauer, wow. Great tackle all over Kinch. Bauer's had a good ball game defensively.
4 and out, here we go.
Yep.
This is a whole different team here, Jay. I think the second half, like I said earlier, usually we start off right off the bat. This time looks the other way around. So hopefully our second half was played in the first half this time, and we bring our first half into the second half. Let's turn it around.
Yeah, I think you mentioned earlier, it looks like the boys really settled down here.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Woo.
Nelson's very short punt. It's a very favorable bounce. It'll be inside the 40, though.
Well,
they've benefited from a couple of short punts. Now let's capitalize on one of their short punts, huh?
That's right. Great field position, too.
All right, so Treaster and company, short field position, need to score quick. Want to give some love to the California Pizza Kitchen, a longtime sponsor who helps feed our boys and provide numerous support functions and fundraisers for our Chaparral Firebirds. Thank you, CPK. Also, Chipotle, another proud meal sponsor and fundraiser of our Chaparral Firebird football players. And Lisa Tesler, the Tesler Group, of course, mother of Zian and Braxton, from the Tesler Group Realtors. Thank you all so much for your support. At the 45 now, Treaster gives to Hubbard. And Darvon, nice job running out the A-gap there. I'll take 5 yards and first down every time.
Every time. There you go.
Right in the heart of that defense.
Yeah.
Nice job. Boys up front, I mentioned them earlier, moving some room. A little tempo shown by our boys. Darvon again picking, hunting, spinning. Going to be about a yard short, I think.
Hubbard once again the ball carrier.
I like the tempo, too. Again, we're down to 5 minutes remaining in the third. We have got to score and score quickly. Of course, I also know the coach is trying to establish some confidence, quite frankly, for next week and momentum, right?
That's right.
Excuse me.
What better way to do it than starting right here in the second half?
Darvon has a Bird's first down.
Nice.
Move those sticks. So that ground game's definitely appeared here in the second half. And folks, it's very possible we could be playing Liberty next week. Currently, they're ranked number 3. And if we drop one spot, which could happen if we should lose this contest tonight and Westview wins, we'll be on the road at Liberty. So Coach talked about maybe not showing them too much tonight, pretty much the vanilla type stuff in case that was the case. So, but good to see this momentum being established.
It definitely is, man. With Christakis out, you know, you never know what he can definitely come in here and be a big impact to this team.
Jared Williams, nice run there by Jared, stretching it out and then finally turning upfield. Inside the 25, about 22.5, 23-yard line. 4:20 now remaining, and Birds again need to get that end zone. Take advantage of this short field here. I was talking about the crowd. You know, early in the season we were packed pretty much every time. The birdcage is vacant, man.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
All the seniors gone.
Yeah, of course, it is Halloween Friday night.
Yeah.
That could be the deal. They're out kind of doing their deal, huh?
Yeah.
They're being students. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So spinning down and bringing up a third down play are the Birds. Ball at the 21. Call it 3rd and 4 here. Birds need to pick this up or get in the end zone.
Let's go, Birds.
Sam fires, has a man. Jack Helston, his first catch of the
There
night.
you go.
Jack. Nice play right across the middle, down the 10-yard line.
That'll give you another Firebirds. First down.
Let's go. You know, I see a lot of personnel being changed out from Liberty. My educated guess is they got some of the second stringers in there. You just saw a whole fresh change there.
Yeah.
Well, why not? Again, this kind of league, get those guys some PT, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? We'll take it to our advantage if that's the situation that we need.
Exactly. Priester pulls, fires, Marcus Lavelle in the end zone. Touchdown Birds.
Here we go. Here we go, baby.
42-13 make that. So nice pass from Priester, second touchdown pass of the evening. Birds on the comeback here. Nice job. Nice pass by Sam to Marcus. Those guys hooked up twice tonight. Was it a 7-yarder, partner? Is that what it is?
Yeah, nice little 7-yard from the 7-yard. That's where they were. Nice catch. Made one guy miss and into the end zone.
Excellent, and PAT by Rowe is good. So now it's 2:59 remaining in the third. Our score, Lions 42 and Birds 14.
Here we go, Birds.
Birds trying to make a statement. They have the third quarter. Nice job defensively and offensively.
That's right. They came out with a fast tempo. We could have had another 7 points, but, you know, didn't happen. But, hey, we got 7 points up now, so now we're up 14. There we go.
Nice time for the defense to step up again here.
That's right.
Good job. And Sam Priester got to give it up. The young man started the ball game, not throwing the ball quite so well. Was pulled, but now has 2 touchdown passes here. So good job by him recovering.
Everybody on your feet, give these big boys a round of applause.
What are we giving applause for?
I don't know.
The senior ball players.
Oh, the senior players. Okay, yeah.
Public address announcer Mark Carroll is giving some props out to all the senior football players here. This is their last home game at Chaptown. And of course, we individually gave their names and parents and family earlier, but this great tradition. And part of what I love about being involved in the program is how many people come back and will root on the program.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely, you know.
Christakis with his kick sails into the end zone. There, I was just
Ooh, he stepped on there.
Yeah, it's interesting because I was watching the side judge across, so he's winding the clock. He missed it, pal. The referee, right? You see that? The referee blew the whistle. He's right in front of him. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm not going to get critical. Anyway, first down at the 20. There we go. That's a 50-50 ball. I guess should the referee have the final call?
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty interesting there.
All right. So we'll see what the Lions do here.
3 and out. 3 and out. Let's do this.
They haven't done anything offensively in the third quarter. Mast hasn't had near the throwing prowess he had in the first half. The running has been shut down, which has been really good to see. Kinch, good tackle there. BT all over him. Kinch brought down by Braxton Tesler.
Andrew Tom.
Loss of 1 officially. Ball at the 19. The clock winds with 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. We're laughing because again we can hear Braxton's father. I'm sure you can out there in Birdland. He's a great supporter of Firebird football and certainly loves to be passionate for his sons. Mast picks up a low snap. Nice scramble running by here. About the 28-30 yard line.
Mast on the quarterback keeper.
And he's going to be close to another first down. We're going to see if we can get your son back on the air again if he wants to mic up again. He goes, no, he's always all good. All right, he's back up here helping us good. I know you were down chilling with some of your friends, which is good to see. All right. Just trying to get some good mojo going up here.
Yeah, that's right.
3rd and 2. Ball at the 28 now for the Lions. This would be a big stop. The Shap can stop them here.
Yeah. 3 and out again. Here we go.
Lions show trips near side. Handoff, and with the first down is Kinch. And breaking the secondary. Wow, nice individual effort by that young man.
Yeah.
Refusing to go down. Got to give him some props there. Jack Johnson finally dragging him down, but I already had a good 15 yards after first contact. So a little tempo again here by the Lions. All spotted at the 48 of the Birds. And here goes Liberty, ready to roll. Kinch off the left side. In the secondary, got a first down. He'll be bumped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. BT and Devin Crawford forcing him out of bounds across the way. Looks like Liberty's going to put a little smash mouth football here and trying to run it down the Bird's throat to work the last couple carries here. Mass dropping, setting up a screen, throws underneath. Who else but Kinch? And that very talented man cuts back inside the 20 to 12-yard line.
Wow.
Kinch is a good ball play. That guy must have some offers. He's got some good moves and good size.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. That's another first down for the Lions. And knocking on the door here, ball at the 13-yard line as we wind with under 1 minute now remaining in the third quarter. And Lions looking to answer the Birds' first touchdown of the second half. This is an unusual formation, very unbalanced line coming up. And Mast goes to the left unbalanced side and in the end zone, touchdown. Brock Mast at the 33-second mark of the third quarter. Mast with a 13-yard TD run. So the Lions do answer.
That was quick. They answered quick.
Yeah, very quickly. And some of the plays, I love some of the play designs they come up with. Very unconventional stuff. I know you know, Coach. And wow. Unbalanced line, pull it, go across the grain, took it in there. So.
Yeah, they loaded the right side heavy, faked it to the right side. Quarterback took the ball to the left side.
Nelson's PAT is good. Check that. No.
Oh, no good.
Wow. Hits the upright. I'm sorry, folks. I looked good off his foot. I made broadcasting football 101 never assume anything. So 48-14 our score, folks, with 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And once again, looking inside this outstanding program. I know I said it earlier, but Lerner and Rowe, your injury attorneys in a wreck, need a check. Call 602-977-1900. They do it right, man, that's for sure.
Yes, they do.
So I gotta ask your son, he's on the air.
All right, here, hold on. Let me get him over here.
I got a quick question. One quick. I got one quick question for you. What are you gonna do tomorrow morning? You don't have to get up at dark 30.
I'm just going to sleep in.
Sleep in? You've earned it, man. They had a great season, right?
Yeah.
You've been getting up early, right? Good
Yeah.
season, good discipline. So again, congratulations to you and to the entire freshman ball club on a great year.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Look forward to calling you on these varsity games, man. Give you a couple of years to get you up here, right?
Yeah,
All
hopefully next year.
Let's do it. All right. All right, so Bird set to receive the kick. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow, too, I think. I may not get up to like 6:30 or 7. Let me see. Nelson set to kick it away. And he's going to kick this one out of bounds. It's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line, where Treester and company will set up shop. Joel, you got to be mighty proud of your son, man. I said the way he's done and the kind of season he had, playing on both sides of the ball. I mean, how's it feel to be a proud papa in Firebird football and you haven't been a coach?
You know, I got to say it's a mission. It's a mission that I have as a father, making sure that I support my son. You know, when I was growing up, unfortunately, my dad and my mom were always working and they weren't able to support me. But I was still out there playing football, you know, so it's one of those things. I was in Texas. We had 3 days. I had to walk to school, which was about 8 to 10 blocks away, which isn't too bad. And, you know, so I just want to make sure I pave the way for my young athlete. You know, I've been having them doing a lot of off-season work, a lot of plyometrics. Coach Michael Lawrence out there, I gave him a big prop out there. One of his track coaches and made him, you know, as fast as he is now. So it's pretty nice to see that, you know, developmental stages throughout the last 5-7 years that he's been playing ball.
I love it.
So.
Jared Williams, short yard gain there. You know, you talked about one thing is we're going to run out of time in the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the third quarter, our score is going to be the Lions 48 and our Birds 14. But to continue my thought, you said being a proud father, teaching them right from wrong. That's part of what, for me, I've been involved with Chaparral now for 7 years. I've got student athletes. My son played high school ball. But, you know, at this level where you can make a difference in young people's lives, that's exactly what you talked about. Structure, discipline, doing things the right way, following orders, confidence, teamwork. That sets you up for success for the rest of your life, man.
That's 100% true there. You know, success doesn't just start with you, but it starts how much effort you put in, how much do you actually want it. And, you know, I tell everybody, all the kids, if you want to be average, but if you want to be somebody, you need to step out of your comfort zone, you know, go that extra mile to be able to succeed in everything that you do. So
I couldn't agree more, man. This is the foundation right here.
That's right, Jay.
Yeah, a quick story about it, I can tell you that my son was an all-region football player at Avondale Westview, who might jump above our boys in the seedings this year, unfortunately.
Nice.
My daughter was an all-state swimmer, and I had daughter's all-state soccer player, but I never missed a game, you know, and they thank me to this day, you know. It's not about me, but what you're just talking about. You're there for them, they know that, and they realize that, and they're successful in life.
That's right, man. You can't ask for more.
It's awesome. So Birds, as we start the fourth quarter here, Treester faced with a 2nd and 9. Sam Poles' pass is going to be complete. Capri Hamilton. Blake's one tackle across the way. Good run by Capri.
Nice.
Drags a couple defenders with him up about the 45-yard line. And big number 44. It's a big dude. That's Parker. It's not Parker. Josh Philby, haven't called his name defensively for the Lions. 3rd and 1, and Bird's got to hurry up here. Hubbard gets the carry. Darvon's got the first down. Move the sticks. Nice job,
Another
Birds.
Bird. First down.
Love it. I'll tell you what, like we talked about, some good momentum coming out of locker room.
Yeah, I like it. Offensively, we're looking way much better. We're moving the ball. We're moving the sticks. That's a positive reinforcement right there for this offense.
And also building confidence for next week in the playoffs.
That's right, man.
You already mentioned Tommy C will be back next week, so we'll have that big target to throw to.
That's right.
Little play action this time. Treester's pass to Norvell, his favorite target tonight. Nice job by Marcus.
Nice.
Inside the 30, about 29, make it the 39-yard line. They've hooked up on 2 touchdown passes tonight.
How about that nice little cutback?
Yep.
Let me go this way. Nope, other way. Nice. Got an extra 5 yards.
You know what really stands out to me also second half again is just to see Sam Treester. I can see him growing with confidence.
That's right.
We're
going
to need him next week big time, and Sam's definitely stepped up his game here.
I think he just went up to Coach, let me get one more chance. And here it is. Yep. He came down. Nerves are out. He got the ball. He, like I said, he has to complete one completion. And what better right before halftime that big bomb.
65-yard touchdown.
Boom.
Yep.
What a confidence booster right there.
Nice catch by Capri Hamilton. A little low ball from Treaster. Brings up a 2nd and 6 ball at the 35. Birds on the move here do a nice job. Trying to put their 20th point on the board. Sam pulls it himself. Sam's a good running quarterback. Down about the 31-yard line. A lot of contact after the play there. I'll call it extracurricular. No hankies. This has been a really clean game, too.
Yeah.
Not many penalties. A couple false starts, but that's about it. No unsportsmanlikes, right?
We had a
Maybe
couple. We did have one on each team. One sportsmanlike, one on each team, but low targeting, which is good. No late hits, no big late hits, you know.
Look at Darvon
There it
dancing.
is.
Darvon, near side Darvon.
Yeah,
you're
not going to get him down by pushing him out of bounds.
Baby. I gotta get some love right here, man. Oh, that's what we're talking about, yeah. Darvon to the house at the 10-minute mark. Dances in the end zone, so that Ohio State commit showing why. Very talented. I thought he was going to step out of bounds, but
No.
did not. Good job.
That's why I say you can't just you better take him down. He ain't going to go down.
No, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
For those of you who followed all season long, you know, but if you've not, Darvon, 6 foot 205, and he's a bowling ball.
Yes, he is. Watch out when he's on his way coming to you.
Third PAT for Rowe is
It's
good.
good.
You can see
All right.
Devin also getting his confidence. He drilled that one.
Wow, just like that.
48-21.
Just like
Some
that.
Life, man. Let's go.
I like it.
Good to see.
I'm telling you, Jay. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Listen, tell me.
Hey, it's just well now we're halfway through our comeback.
Yep.
Fourth quarter comeback.
So do you attempt a onside kick here? I do.
You know what?
I got to. I got to go for it right here. That's just me.
I back them up. Our defense has been doing pretty well.
But you
If
only
they're
got
back
10
there
minutes
before
left
the
in ball
20.
game. I don't listen to you. All right, go ahead.
No, yeah, that's 100%. Yeah, you're accurate. But you're going to give them that field position if you don't recover that ball. So that's the risk that you're willing to take. I'm backing them up. Our defense has been doing well. Christagos is going to kick. Is he? Let's see here.
No, Oliver
Nope.
Harris is coming in, so I anticipate this probably will be an onside kick. We'll
There you
see. I
go.
don't know.
Yeah, true.
Taco season, I could be wrong. You could be right.
Coach heard you. He heard you.
We'll bet that Chick-fil-A we had at halftime. Man.
There you go.
Yummy. All right. I love Chick-fil-A. We get them every week.
It's
All
awesome.
right, so Karras is going to kick off here. It looks like Liberty's anticipating the onside kick, and the Birds are going to onside kick. You can tell. And they do. And it's going to be fielded by one of the up men, number 44, Josh Philby for the Lions. The reason I say that, just I go to those quarterback club meetings every week. I have the lecture. It's awesome. You talk everything about it. Anyway, Coach talks about he loves the onside kick, man. He goes, I'll do it almost like one every game. So
There you go. Why
but
not?
short field, to your point, 46-yard line and 9:58, and that defense has got to stop them here.
Yeah, we need to stop them right here.
And the Lions, the other side, looking from their point of view, they just want to run clock.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, take as much time off as they can. And sure enough, on the ground, go the Lions. Nothing there. Jace Jorgensen had a big ball game. BT. Nice job by the boys. And also, I've been calling his name all night long. Christian Bowers had a big ball game for the Birds. 9:30 now remaining, and Schaap trailing 48-21. 2nd and 11. This is Jace Jorgensen's best ball game of the year. He's had about half a dozen tackles in there for JJ. Birds showing blitz, and here they come, the Tesser brothers. Pass is going to be almost picked off.
Oh, my gosh.
Very pickable ball. Is that Crawford? That's Cam Hightower trying to dive the turf. Couldn't quite pick it. So it's going to fall the turf, bring up a 3rd and 11 ball at the 45. So what will the Lions do here? Choose to either the clock or try and go for it here.
Well,
Birds packing the line again. They want to jump off there.
yeah, they wanted to jump off.
The tester is right there in the A and B gaps. And here they come. should break back. Good. Nice.
Nice.
Solid tackle. Ball came out. The Lions still have it. New ball carrier for the Lions. Haven't called him all night long. Joseph Forney. 5'8", 160.
Looks like they're going to go for it here, Jay.
Yeah, fourth down, ball at the 50.
Change personnel. Looks like they changed their mind.
Yeah, looks like Mark Smith is going to punt it away. Crawford's going to drop back. I do want to get one more shout out to our board here before this game gets over. I usually do it every broadcast. And I have had the honor of being on the Chaparral football board. You talked about it earlier in the game, and I'll give it some love for just a minute here. Oh, they may go for it. No, rugby style that is going to backfire.
Oh, man. That was a horrible ball.
Yeah, wow. I don't think that he's necessarily used to doing that. Doesn't matter. Nelson's punt's going to bounce inside the 35-yard line, but back to the Boosters Club. Amen, brother.
We'll take it.
You know, our board of directors, again, I have the honor of being on, along with Stuart Walks, Dave Wojciechowski, Christian Cervantes, Aaron Miner, Craig Whitten, John Springfield, Diane Treaster, Lisa Greger, President, as you mentioned earlier, James Jorgensen, Melissa Kelso-Lenz, Jennifer Wells-Kepke, Shireen Edelblut, and Holly Mercurio. You guys are awesome. Best board I've ever been around here, 7 years at Shab, and we couldn't do it without you. All of the logistics, the money, the fundraising, the time, the patience, the meeting, the coaches' support. It's just phenomenal. Thank you all. Treaster fires, pass can be tipped. It was tipped by big number 17, David Rosas. 6'2", 225, knocked that one down. So 8:18 now remaining in the ball game, and Bird's got to be in a hurry. 48-21 trailing. They may have to pretty much air it out from here on out, partner, to have a shot.
Yeah.
Because of the clock. Sam drops, double pumps, throws underneath, and I think that was caught. Capri Hamilton, nope. Hamilton kept shaking his hand, but linesman sit down and fell to turf, so third down here. You know, we talked about that ground game. It looked so good, but unfortunately it was taking so much time.
Yeah.
But file that one away again for next week.
No, there's something they haven't done right now, which was very successful, has been working, was running the ball. We're trying to force that ball out, and, you know.
Treaster fires deep to Marcus Rovell into triple coverage, and it's going to be picked off. Eli Pittman, and Rovell's down. I hope Marcus is okay. We need him for next week, if nothing else. Hope he's okay. That was almost a Hail Mary ball.
Yeah.
Into triple coverage.
Yeah, he threw that up there.
Didn't have much choice. The Birds got to go for it here.
Yep.
And hope Marcus is okay. Kind of limping near side here. The Lions will take off their own 42-yard line. 7:58 remaining. Still plenty of time, partner. And we'll see what that defense can do now. And you mentioned a couple times, man, it's been a whole new ball game in the second half.
Yeah, it has. Now we need our defense to step up with a nice little pick six or fumble recovery, man. We need them to step up, get a nice little turnover so we can at least put another 7 up.
Mass drops, fires, has a man.
Oh,
nice
man. Did you see that?
One hand.
Almost intercepted, too.
Yeah, almost picked, but Kinch, man, that dude one-handed that ball. That was a sweet catch across the way for the Lions. Move the sticks for them. And ball be spotted at the 47. Twins near side showing for the Lions. As the Shab defense pressuring the line, showing like they could bring pressure here. Defensive coordinator Mark Nolan loves to bring the heat. Little option this time, and nice tackle across the way. BT all over Kinch. Braxton Tesla's had a huge game tonight, man. Ton of tackles, huh?
Tonight, man. I mean, every night. That kid is all over the place every night. I mean, you got to give it to him. He's just a beast, loose, you know, in the backfield, just making play after play after play. You got to give it up to him, man. That's great.
Yeah, only listed at 5'9" is BT, but he is incredibly active, like Joel said, and just a ton of tackles.
Does he have any offers?
Not that I'm aware of. Inside screen is going to be caught, and nice catch. Got to give it up to Michael Eade there. He'll be brought down by Edelblut. He was a junior, not yet, but I wonder about his size. 5'9" as a linebacker. I don't know. We'll see. Huh?
But here's the thing, though. The aggressiveness that he has, the football smarts, he's just a great all-around linebacker, man. You just got to give it to him, you know? I think size sometimes gets underestimated. If you're a little guy, you can get through that line without, you know, being touched. He can make some damage in the back.
3rd and 9 upcoming for the Lions. That defense got to get off the field here. 6:30 remaining. And a featured running back down the far sideline. Klisch inside the 20, the 15. A flock of Firebirds there. And he is running hard. I said Clinch, I'm sorry, Kinch. And nice. He's got to be well over 100 yards. We don't have a statistician here. That man is a good stud, too. We talked about it's a good tame. Move the sticks, 620.
That small offensive line is making it happen there, you know.
Kinch again. Who else? BT right there to wrap him up. Also, is that Jackson Richards back in there? Boy, that's great to see. Good. Jackson's back in the ball game. He limped off in the first half. That's a really good sign for our boys to have him back out there. That means he'll be able to play next week.
Yep, that's good.
Under 6 minutes now. The Lions faced with a 2nd and 11. In no hurry. They're going to let this one run down.
Yeah.
And they take a timeout right before the play clock expires. That's their first one of the half, so they have 2 remaining. So what else we got in this outstanding program we want to talk about, man? Who else we got here? Oh, the WM Grace Companies since 1966. Why use WM Grace Companies? Because they've been in business for 50 years. They're family owned and operated. They deliver conservative underwriting to maximize value and conserve risk. They are voted one of the top 10 developers in Arizona by the Business Journal, and they pride themselves in fairness, reliability, and integrity within the industry. And WM Grace has been a long-time sponsor here at SHAP, so thank you once again for your support. And also Rusconi's American Kitchen, conveniently located on the northeast corner of Tatum and Shea. Stop by for lunch, dinner, or a Sunday brunch. They are fresh, local, and incredible. Well, partner, 5:34 remaining, last home game at Shaptown this year. What do you think?
Well, it's bittersweet. It's been a great season. Our first half was amazing. We had everybody healthy. Once everybody started going down, you know, we had a little bit of difficulty getting some wins there. I mean, they were all not huge wins, but there were wins where, you know, you lost by a point, 2 points. Sorry, that was an incomplete pass there. But I mean, you gotta give it up to the boys. They set off strong. We set a really good pace in the beginning of the season. I wish we could have ended the season with the same pace that we had towards the beginning of the season, you know?
Yeah, good point. And we had, of course, Tommy Christakis has missed some time. Darvon Hubbard's missed some time. Jack Miller's missed some time. Our key 3 playmakers, in effect. Plus, also looking back at the schedule, and I'll complete this thought in just a second, as the Lions are faced with 3rd and 11 at the 14-yard line here. First time we've seen this formation for them. Who else but Kinch? Smart call, I think, keeping that play running for them.
They're
not
picking
for us, but bring up a 4th down. My point was, we open the season at Hamilton, overtime win, thrilling win. Hamilton has 3 wins in the season. Next week, come home against Desert Mountain. We won very convincingly. Desert Mountain has 1 win in the season.
Yeah.
Just stating facts. And then we open a regional opener against Mountain Ridge. They have no wins in the season. That's hurt us in the power points, unfortunately. Now, and so our second half of our schedule has been very tough, as we know.
Yeah.
So Laurel, Liberty, Pinnacle, Mountain Point. Whew, what a schedule.
Yeah,
those will be in the playoffs to make it happen starting next week in the playoffs.
That's right, man. The playoffs can be totally different. we'll see how it, turns out. And looks like that is good.
And Nelson's called that about a 27-yard field goal is good at the 4:31 mark, increasing the score to 51 to 21. Which, when I'm sure when the coaches look at this and the parents too and the alumni, it's a little bit tough to have a 50 spot put up on your home field at senior night. But again, Liberty is a great opponent. I personally think, this is my opinion, folks, that I think they could be playing at the state title against Chandler. We'll see how it plays out, of course. They're currently ranked number 3. And again, make sure you tune in tomorrow, AZ 365 Preps, to see where the Birds will be. We're going to be on the road. We could be at Highland. We could be back at Liberty. I think who else I was looking at. Possibly at Queen Creek, depending on the way things pan out. So we'll see how it goes. So I'd personally like to play Liberty again and take it to them out there with Thomas C. So.
Well, right.
Let's go, man.
That's right.
Let's do it. All right, Nelson set to kick it away one more time. Devin standing about his 2-yard line. And this one's going to sail into the end zone, or bounce in the end zone, I should say. Touchback 20-yard line. So the Birds, they will end the regular season 5 up and 5 down, going into the playoffs next week, as we're getting some love out in front of the booth. That's what we do. Go Birds, right? That's what we are. All right, so Treaster and company ready to go. You want us to give a shout out on the air to anybody? No? You got a couple of fans just realizing that they're right out front. We can see and hear everything. Oh. Who is it? John Walker? John Walker's in the hospital? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely. John Walker, Jack Helson's grandfather, is in the hospital. I hope the best wishes to you. I hope you're feeling well. And Jack, very talented tight end. I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
No, I say hopefully he's watching the game too.
Yeah, yeah. If not, somebody give him some love, man. That's cool.
Give him a phone.
Yeah, nice.
Give him the phone. Put it on YouTube.
Nice play for our Birds. Little hurry up here. Darvon off the left side. Liberty to give this up all night long. Good run by Darvon. 9-yard carry. Bring up a 2nd and 1. Yeah, Jack Helson's really developed this year. What a steady tight end.
Yeah.
Now that he'll be back next year. Woo, good to see him.
Yeah.
All the targets Miller's going to have to throw to next year. We're going to lose, of course, Marcus Norvell. But most of the skill athletes are going to be back. We are going to lose the entire offensive line. That's going to be the big thing to replace. We got some biggies in here.
Yeah, we sure do, man. JV level, there's not a lot of big guys. Freshmen, we have a few big guys, but yeah, it's definitely. Oh wow, there's a lot of contact.
Yeah,
there
a lot
you
of
go.
contact. That's right. Treaster throws in double coverage towards Novell, but good ball by Sam. And a hanky comes down to check that laundry out, see what's going on. Looks like they got a little pass interference.
Yeah, it has to be. They're both all up on him.
To check that, is that Sam? No, I think that is.
Number 13?
No, it's number 7.
Number 7?
It doesn't look like 7. Sam is 17. His jersey's pulled way up. Can you tell? It looks like a 7 on that jersey to me. What do you? It is a 7.
It is a 7, yeah.
And we don't have a 7 listed on our roster. So who's the other quarterback you mentioned?
Oh, that's Silbert. Silbert.
I don't
know. Brayton Silbert, the freshman quarterback.
Okay. Brayton Silbert?
Brayton Silbert, there you go. Brayton Silbert. Silbor. Yes.
Silberg?
Silbor.
Okay. Oh, Capri Hampton's going to be smashed there. So he led the freshman to that great record this year of 8-1.
Yeah, right. He was a great starter, a quarterback. So
getting some PT here. Get him in there. Get his varsity letter as a freshman. That's a good
call.
Hey,
can't go wrong with that, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. So 3:25 remaining here, and Birds down 51-21. Hoping to end this one on a positive note and going to the playoffs next week on the road, as we talked about.
Let's check out his arm. He's got an arm on him. I'll tell you that.
So Brayton drops. Nice ball there. Perfect.
Oh, man, that should have been caught.
Yeah, it's going to be picked, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Good return, Jaron Pena.
Beautiful.
Max Minor had it in his hands, and that should have been kind of a nice laser, man. Good ball.
Did you see that ball?
Yes, perfect.
Right on there. It just, oh, man.
See down in front of Max feels terrible taking his helmet off. Very catchable ball.
That's two that I seen him miss today. There's one over here on the other side. He missed it. Same thing. Missed it again. You got, those are crucial passes that you need to make. You got to make that play there.
You know, and Max being a sophomore, I know he feels terrible about it. He'll learn from it. He'll develop.
Oh, yeah.
Still got 2 more years in the program.
That's right.
That's the way you learn by your mistakes, move forward. So the Lions will take over with 2:58 remaining in the contest, and I look for them to kind of run it out here.
What do you feel about that future, though?
Oh, man, that was a rocket.
These guys, I mean, you got a freshman as a quarterback. You got a sophomore out there as a, going against one of the top elite, teams out here. So it's definitely encouraging to see this.
Now, the backup quarterback for Liberty's in there, and he's not on the it says Aiden Kelso. This is a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I saw him taking snaps. I don't know if he's a quarterback. That's the name on the roster.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to go with, Kelso.
Right.
And absolutely, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's our roster. I'm sorry. They don't have an 87. 87 is the guy calling the snaps out there.
Oh, wow, okay.
They got an 84 and 88. So anyway, we're going to go. Remember like that dude who's the kicker?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Was that Anthem where he was at? Boulder Creek, the kicker? Handoff.
He was out as a quarterback, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
All right, so Liberty 2-11 looking to ice this with a win now. Up big, of course, 51-31. So coaches will bring the team in tomorrow. They'll stretch, look at some film, get ready for the playoff opponents, and see what's going to be on next week as Wojo walks through the booth. We're only down by 30, man. We're going on a road next week, buddy. Yeah. So offsetting penalties, as you can see there.
There you go. There's two, penalties.
A little emotion into the game.
One against each one.
Yep, big time.
Offset.
3rd and 16, ball at the 36. And the quarterback, number 87, with no name on the roster, watching the play be called in as the clock winds down. Under 2 minutes remaining. Direct handoff, not much running room there.
Wow, 4th down. Here we go.
Kessler all over Karras defensively. Chap's going to burn a timeout here. Down by 30, and with takes her one more timeout remaining. 1:44 remaining in the ball game. So we kind of talk about the season overall, the ups and downs, the schedule, those kinds of things, and you started to talk about it before we were live action. And we have talked about this all season long, how young they really are, the depth in the program, skill, great freshman team, a lot of young sophomores. I think to take the next level again, we've got to get some biggies in here on both sides of the ball and really compete. I've heard about a couple of transfers coming in, but we got to get some big boys in the 265, 280 range if we want to compete against the 6A teams every week. Right?
Yeah, we need to go over to Chandler or Gilbert to pick up those guys because they got some size out there. They got way too much size. You got 15 linemen waiting to play, and you only got 5 starters in the line. So you got to make the best out of that.
Exactly. Nelson's punt, big booming punt. And all kinds of contact late down here.
That's their own guys running into each other.
It was, wasn't it? 2 white shirts.
Yeah.
Ball's at the 11-yard. They just want to get their name on the air. That's what. Wow. That was number 11, Ellis, way down there colliding into his own man.
Yeah.
So 1:33 now remaining. And again, Joel and I will be calling next week's game on the road, wherever that is. We think the AIA can lock out other games.
Yeah.
Last year I was able to do the first round game, and the second game we got locked out at Centennial. We're planning on being in the air, so please dial in and see. If we don't do the game, that means it would be on AIA365.com. and you can certainly go there. We certainly hope that we're not done with each other in the season. If we are a part, it's been a pleasure, a joy. I think we're going to do more this year and next year, and we'll keep it going, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, Jay. We got to keep this going. You know, the experience is amazing, and you know, I just enjoy being out here with you.
Well, thank you. Very kind. Norvell, nice catch there. What an effort by Marcus. He's going to go down, trying to make a play.
Yeah.
It's going to be close to the first down. And 1:22 now remaining in the ball game. Good arm again. You mentioned that's for a freshman. That's a pretty good gun.
Yeah, he's got a nice arm.
So tell us on the. I'm sorry.
I was going to say the other day at practice, he was sitting on the 50-yard line, throwing it all the way into the end zone. It was pretty impressive.
Nice. Good looking ball there. Although it's going to be dropped by Marcus. Norvell had it, but hit the turf.
Yep.
Tight spiral.
And that thing's going out quick.
Quick release.
The release. You see the release? I mean, it's a good release.
Do you know? I mean, yeah, of course you know because you followed your son in freshman football. What was the freshman offense? What was the balance as far as pass run? 60-40, 50-50. How they do that? You know?
So, I think the biggest plays were our obviously throws, but most of the time we did a lot of run. We were a ground and pound team. Yeah, we were ground and pound. You know, we were literally stuffing it down everybody's throat. You know, so
nice movement there and sliding to the stop.
Silver on the quarterback keeper.
Keep that ball in there, hold like a bread basket out there.
Yeah,
right. It's dangerous. 50 ticks remaining in the ball game, and the Birds will end the regular season 5 up and 5 down, as I mentioned. On the road next week, it's going to be a tough, bitter pill on senior night to swallow.
Yes, it is.
But Birds close it out here tonight. Nice ball. Very tight pass. It's Capri Hamilton across the way. Fighting.
Still going.
Good job, Capri. Another sophomore. We're down about the 44-yard line. Gets a sophomore pride going on there.
That's right.
I like it.
Sophomore receiver, freshman quarterback. You know, you got to love that future.
Amen. All right, so Coach Barnes wants to talk a little. These are all teaching moments, quite frankly, is what's going on here. Getting some PT for these guys, teaching them, you know, coaching them up under Friday night lights. It's a lot different than playing on a Friday versus a Wednesday or a Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
In a big stadium and everything like that. And good stuff. So thank you to all our sponsors. We appreciate you. The board members appreciate you. Senior night here, able to give some love to all the players, the Palmers, the cheerleaders. And it's going to be in the regular season I talked about and on to the playoffs. Getting Tommy back next week would be a big time help. I think it's going to be done. As we know, Jack Miller's done for the season.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
All right, with 23.7 remaining in the ball game, in about the 43. First down, move those sticks to the Birds. I didn't say that.
That's right, yeah, first down.
Get it going here.
Hey, man, I'm with you here, too, so.
Oh, man. Absolutely pancaked. Blind side. Who came off the edge? Number 57, Caleb Sizemore, blind side. Woo. Lucky that wasn't a fumble on that one.
Yeah.
11.5 now remaining as the Birds are going to take, I think, the final timeout here. Again, teaching moment. You still have the starting offensive line in there, but being blindsided, you could get somebody hurt. Glad.
He had a guy open, too. He was looking, and he had him open, and
right there. So what are you going to do tomorrow morning since you don't have to get up early and take your son into a little football practice?
Well, actually, I'm going to go to work tomorrow, man.
All right. Saturday job, huh?
Saturday job. Put in some overtime. It's the end of the month. Got to meet the quota, you know?
I hear that.
End of the month. You got to pay the bills. That's right, man. You got to pay the bills.
Well, I'm going to put down some carpet pad tomorrow. I'm going to do them.
Oh, there you go.
All right, it'll work. All right, as our Pommies entertain us for one of the last times here. Cool. Joel gets some of that action or not. I think he's going to try. Yeah. Nice. All right, so ready for what could be the last final play at home here. Launching the firing towards Minor. Max.
Nice.
That's a nice way to do it.
There you go.
And the clock continues to run, and that's the ball game. So our final score is Lions 51 and Birds 21. Jay and Joel signing off. Anything else you want to share out there to Birdland, partner?
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been a pleasure being able to come out here and bring you these best shots. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Jay, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. You know, it was awesome. All right, handshake and there we go. Here we go.
All right, guys. We will talk to you next week. Our final score: Lions 51, Birds 21. Good night.
Good night, everybody.